sustainability, no tanks, no whatsoever. But actually, I believe we're gonna start seeing tanks right now. As it shows.
Maybe we'll see Tigreal because he got buff
Yeah, that is
on the last patch. So maybe we'll see it, or we will see it as a ban.
Alright, so we're expecting, Zushin is
But
actually
something so
banned
fast.
as well. They are trying to, minimize the mage picks for Team Zhongfeng. And Ruby is a great ban because she's such a crowd controller as well. She can be played as a roamer. Zhongfeng knows what they're doing actually.
See how many crowd controllers they
Ruby,
eliminate.
okay.
They
Wait, what?
A lot. 1, 2,
They-
3,
yeah,
4,
actually-
5.
Oh yeah,
6 actually. Actually, Zushin also is a crowd controller.
Can long
It's
play
Maybe they miss it, or like maybe
Golden
we
Fire.
can.
I remember
around
it's
it,
yes,
no problem.
right? He
Yeah.
Since
played
we're
before.
talking about the bans, are we seeing respect bans here or target bans?
No, as I can see, I'm seeing target bans actually. Yeah, I'm seeing target bans. They know, each team knows, they know each
Where
other
they're
very well.
banning.
Yeah, who they're banning. So, yeah, we see
Okay.
Kimi as a ban as well. So Team Vamos's bans are actually on
Targeting
point,
on the mid
and
lane.
they
They're
know
targeting
what Team
Yoni
Zhongfeng
more
is
than-
trying to do over here.
Yeah, currently
So they're
target
trying to
Yoni
minimize their
more
picks
than
as much as
Zhongfeng,
possible.
because
Also for the
Yoni,
picks, they are
except for
choosing the
again,
meta
Yoni
picks,
is the
like
one who make
like
them
usable picks, like
very,
we see
very
it,
useful.
like every tournament.
Yeah.
Because like Yusin Shen, Labo Labo, Farsa as the,
Or the limit
for
the
the right
mid lane
side
priors.
and left side of Esmeralda also for the ban, so it's target bans.
Yeah, their target bans. They're actually eliminating crowd control as much as possible. This
What
is
can- what
going
can
to
Yoni
be
play?
very exciting. This is such an exciting match from
Noni?
the picks itself. And usually I do predict,
so.
who's going to win from the
There
picks.
isn't
but
enough
it
from
seems like
Suzy
this
actually
time,
made
no.
her not as
I
strong
find
as
it very hard to
right
actually
now,
choose, or to
but
say
useful,
who's
still
going to
very
win,
good.
actually,
I like the
so
pick.
we need to wait for
From
the last
Vamos,
pro
I
picks
think we
and
just
then,
take out
we will talk
take the
about
goal
it.
lane.
I thought it would like
They get rid
it
of
was
Ruby,
going
they get
for
rid
one
of
side,
Esmeralda. You still have a choice, that
after
is
the picks and
Expo.
ban for
But
now.
I don't think Expo is easy to pull off first, so maybe take out the
And then
roamer.
we'll see, like,
Come out with the
maybe
roamer.
30
Come.
or
What's the
one-
map?
one
Dangerous
left.
grass. Just come out with a
30.
Hilda. Hilda's bad. Oh, Hilda's
It's hard
bad.
to
Sorry.
see like two-sided from the first.
I don't think.
Yeah,
No,
yeah,
it
that is very
can't be helped.
But
True,
this
such a good-
this
This
draft
can't be helped.
lean
This is
more
Cho. Okay, that's
towards
Cho pick.
early aggression
Still
or
flexing.
mid-game
Still
speed?
flexing.
It
Cho go in or
actually
Cho.
kind of shows that actually
Roamer.
both of them are
I think it's
going
Cho
to try
Roamer,
to go
really.
for the early game,
This is
but
John's
they're
favorite.
also trying to sustain that if
I
in
never
case
seen
they
Nacho
reach
playing
the
Cho,
late
right?
game, how's it going
Never
to be?
seen Nacho play.
Right now, late game, I would say it's more Zhongfeng, more Zhongfeng than actually Team Vamos.
If they come out with this team calm,
but
okay,
early game, it's more
mid lane,
Team Vamos. than
mid lane.
Right, until
even
now.
Nana is good
For
actually.
TMPMS, if they take the snowball from
Kato Kachira, okay, decent bit.
was they having the
Good
advantage
until
and
now.
they took all the objectives.
Valentina, oh
For PMS, they
okay.
focus on the objectives.
For
And
the
they took
Feather
control.
Asher or Fire.
Like, it will
CC
be
on
hard
natural,
for
okay, that's
DFYG
decent.
to win.
Normal,
Yes, but for the other hand,
No, actually,
If
very, very surprising.
they focus on
Back
towers
actually.
and minions and like having snowballs
Rico is a
for
goat,
the
yeah,
XP
Rico's
to
the
be better for them.
goat.
Yeah, that is very true. And the last two picks from Zhongfeng, we had Valentina, and from Team Vamos, we had
Valentina
CC. So,
onto
this
the
is going
Brilliant
to be such an
Fighter
exciting game,
or
you
the
know.
Dragon Lord, or Dragon Lord, Dragon Kick.
Wow, I'm actually very, very excited to
We
see
have the
what's going to happen
dragon.
over here. And actually, as I
Finally,
can see,
finally, no mask off.
both of them
Please,
did not
yeah.
actually choose.
This is
marksman
BO3 or
for this game,
BO5?
right? The marksman Lee Sun Chin is actually
I'm
the
sorry, I
jungler,
don't know about
but
this.
in the
This
gold lane,
tournament,
none of them
I don't know, it's a
actually
BO3 or
marksman,
BO5. I hope it's a BO5.
Yeah, we're very excited to see what will happen this match. This is going to be
BO3,
very,
dude.
very exciting.
What is-
Wow.
But if this goes late, which draft scales better on a late game basis?
Well, all games are BO3 except for Grand Final.
Late game. I
This
think
is going to be a very fast.
See, but although you are with Zhongfeng,
We
like,
just
telling
faced
for late
off
game, this
high
is-
lag
I'm
in Z
fair
games,
enough.
and
Yeah.
I hope it's
I'm
not
very
another
fair
lag.
person, so PMS they have like
I am
the
going-
ball to win.
Let's see.
Wait a minute.
All right, we have a pause.
But see, bro, the first game
So
of
the
day,
playoff,
like we are seeing this draft.
this game, I'm more on
The
to,
upcoming
yeah,
games we will see
Vamos.
totally unpredictable
Team
drafts. A new
Vamos
things,
team
new
com is way
strategies,
better, I think.
because the meta
But
changing play the take.
Saying until the late game,
But I
yeah,
believe,
if Long
you
can do
know,
something.
it's better safe than sorry.
Like,
So I
what's
don't
the
think
problem of
they can actually-
DFYG? Their
some teams
lane,
like to
their
take
lane
risks.
pressure is
You actually
totally
see that
equals
some
to
teams will
zero.
take risks,
Like,
but most
they
of the
pressure
games,
using heroes.
kind of, you know,
But
slight
they
changes
forgot
in the
to
meta,
clear
small
to
changes,
maintain
not
the
huge
lane, to
changes.
stop or freeze the lane, to clear when to clear, when to freeze. They are very
you know. But
bad on
the
it.
thing is, it's not only
Especially
about
they
the meta, it's
clear, they
about
always
the
clear
counter.
the lords opposite
And
lane
most of
and
the
comes
players
out with the lords is not
players, I would
in
say,
here, and then
they
the other
have
weeks
over
are
time
in.
countering the meta.
Like,
You
that
know,
is
they would
not
just
what
go for the
we like
meta.
to
But
watch,
these
actually.
teams right now, those pros, you know, in the stage right now, they know the meta.
The
they
XP,
know how to
you
counter,
don't
they know
win.
each and every detail, you know. So
Yeah.
yeah,
You
it
don't
is
agree
more
better
fun
than-
to watch actually these teams,
than
you know,
Lapu Lapu,
learn from
yeah.
them, you know, learn from
Only
what they're
4.
doing and so
But
on.
until 4, Lapu
so,
Lapu
yeah.
has more use,
This is
more
mostly why I'm
impact,
here actually,
more
you
useful
know,
than
analyzing
Lethal
and
Guarantee
actually
because
watching
of the
and learning
Shakuda
what they're doing.
burst fire.
But you're talking
Mountain
about
Shock,
risk. You know,
yeah.
you need to be
Mountain
able to
Shock
just
giving that
high risk,
vision
high
is
reward.
also so
Yeah,
important
keep it.
for me right now.
Definitely.
Even though the vision nerfs again, right? Nerfs again.
I love going off meta all the time.
Actually, for real, I don't think Siska
Yeah,
is
it's
very
again.
good with this team.
So in
Like,
this opening minutes, what
Siska
should
plays
we be
style.
watching
I
out
know Siska plays style is more
In
on carrying. He is the one carrying the game.
We're gonna see,
But
like,
for
you know,
Vamos,
they're
it's
trying to
usually
test the waters.
jungler.
Both teams will try to test the waters.
Either
you know,
4-4
see how
or
things
maybe
go.
Chibi,
Who is
but
actually-
so
are they
Siska
trying to
actually
finish it early
okay.
game or not?
We
You know, so
ban
they can
this
actually
team
choose to
comp, but doesn't mean that
strategize
Siska is
or
bad.
push
Okay,
it to late
Siska is
game or
good.
not.
Just, I
So
don't think
yeah,
he's
this is what's in the first minutes what we're gonna see.
More than
you know, or
if-
actually
what the
some of the teams, one of the teams would
What the hell is
try
that?
to dominate immediately and show the other team that we're not here to mess around. We're
Actually,
here.
I really
So,
want to question this.
For
That
the first 3 minutes, it will be testing the waters for both teams.
Yeah.
And you'll see others.
really
But
want
in
to
this
question
first
that.
minutes, which lane matchup matters the most?
Okay, start of the
For
game.
the mid lane and for
Mid lane.
jungle.
Mid lane and jungle right now are the
Don't
most
put too much
important
pressure,
actually
yes,
things
yes.
right now to focus on.
Zone, what zone actually one is the goal and the XP? What? Will open his stun skill? Oh. Special. Wait, what? But using a third skill means that we have no prior on it. Oh my god, Super Ken is in a very bad position. Wait. Oh, he still gets it. Oh, nice. Well played, Super Ken. He
Hey
still gets
man,
it.
you know, we've had a couple days of
Clockwork is in
some
danger.
groups. We've
Bird
had some interesting
to
matches. I
safety.
think even for the performance.
Coming
we've
down
heard,
and try
I mean,
to
we need
help
to
first
cast
again,
things around
or-
the other stream. But
Nah, this is very bad for Vale.
I think surprised a lot of people. You know, they had a great game, especially against Onyx. I think you know, they had maybe that was the longest game, man. That was at 31 minutes. I think
31
they
minutes
had.
so long. Yeah,
By the way, they had the Baron.
yesterday I really want to.
I was asking for it all day on stream A, man. 2 days in a row, and it was actually on stream B that goes in the hands of Kyrie.
Yeah, it's just very funny. Just for context, guys, we were streaming on a different stream, and Nice was just asking for the Barons.
That didn't get enough, dude.
I think
The-
that you
almost the
you
same
would have been
as
very surprised for you to watch
Frasa, dude. You're laning against a Frasa, but your EXP looks almost the same as a Frasa. This is really have. Oh, okay. Oh my gosh, almost dead. Oh my. God.
Just being so comfortable in this kind of
Supporting Vamos or DFYG till I support both our teams and then suddenly man over here. Dude, I don't like this.
Now, the fight's about to commence.
Yoni.
Turtle fight for the taking. Super
You only
Ken,
need to copy. Really need to copy Blazer's
Dangerous
Fire.
Dangerous grass once again. Part of this.
Oh, Mountain Shocker is also actually very good. Okay, Super Ken secures thorough. Veil, you should retreat. Right? Yeah, you should retreat. Very nice, very nice. You know how you should retreat. Very nice. That's a nice. Not sure what the less. But I don't think it's actually worth it. Oh, they want to go in? I don't think. No, please. No, go in. Don't go in. Yoni, my position.
Good little take there. An advantage.
Taco is playing very, very good recently. So I really want to watch how he played.
And actually hope and fashion force the vengeance.
Oh, Zaman Force from Zilong and oh, he says Super King gets the first person, okay, first blood. And now Zeta is in danger. Oh, he's get kicked out, Yoni! He's get kicked out by the way of the dragon. Oh, Flicker come low and like that. Nice play, John.
Long, Mr. Long, man.
And always John.
Part of this.
And this is always John, always recalling, dude. Oh my
You know,
goodness.
maybe we get to see his mods go up too. Right? I feel like
Oh
that's
yeah.
signature.
Fine, actually,
hero.
at least not
Vamos
Moscow
out
and
for
happier.
He's got the Harith.
Like,
and
I don't think Long only know how to play
the
Moscow.
The recent
right?
patch just a couple days ago changed.
He has
a lot
so
of,
many good moments with
potential
that
what could
Moscow,
happen
but I
once some
don't
of the
think
lanes
his
of some
best play
heroes,
is
we got to
Moscow.
see glimpses of
Like,
it. The Tigreal yesterday, for
makes so
example,
much
we get
good
to
plays
actually
with
see that
Moscow
pop up
only.
one more
It doesn't
time,
mean that he
but,
played very well.
Yeah,
with
so far,
Moscow.
I think for long, you just
But
want to go ahead
Moscow is still
and
his signature
get that
actually.
power spike as fast as you can on a Harith
But for
who
Vamos
technically
have more.
had a bit of a nerf.
The problem of
but
DFYG
warranted. I feel like I've had
lane
my
pressure
fill of Ranger
and
Harith.
control
Man. I
lane,
think we've
and
had
second
for
one
the better
is
part
hero pool.
of
China
this
servers
year.
heroes are not enough.
Yeah, I agree with you.
For me, not enough,
However, it
guarantee.
seems like DFYG will still play
Too
this, and it's a
least,
strong
dude.
lane.
Especially
I would
Harry
say Team
recent
Vamos will
nerf,
have
Granger
better
recent
matches
nerf,
Harry playing
and
already.
Kimi recent nerf. This is very bad
Actually,
for
bottom lane.
because these are the most signature pick from the China's.
But anyways, nice.
China
is
players.
important for Team Vamos
Especially,
because the tournament
especially
is going
banning
to
out Yoni.
fun. That's especially
Yoni
the Team Vamos have already
is a
accumulated
big
3 kills.
core
This
in the early
progression that they are showing to us prompted DFYG to just give up.
Okay, second
title.
secured by
It
Vamos.
doesn't mean that they
No big fights. This is nice. This is what
Yeah,
we
part
want
of this
to watch,
too
right?
for Team Vamos.
Don't
right?
too much
A
fight. I
team
don't like
that
too much fights.
likes
Too much
to
fight
play
really
a
made me
little bit
so
around
that I
the
want to
meta,
sleep.
You know, with some
I want to
signature picks
sleep,
like
you
we
know.
saw, for example, Zone
Oh,
of the Hell
okay,
earlier
very
on.
nice. Brilliant
Yesterday.
Fire.
And,
No,
you know,
you
the
can't
way
do
that they
anything,
play
Siska.
this kind of
Siska.
lineup, it's a little
Don't
more
do anything,
traditional,
dude.
right?
Yup.
It's kind of
You'll
just
die.
going through the reps. They've gone through these
Oh!
reps many times. Zorn.
Yoni
doing his
found
thing
out
here on the
Zone of
Cho.
Zone.
We've seen Cho
Oh
actually
my
fight
gosh,
him so far
Yoni!
in Games of the Future.
Nice,
for
that
NOVB.
skill is
You know,
nice
just in a
actually.
couple days,
Zone thought he
at least over
didn't get
even on
spawned out,
stream, we saw
dude.
it pop up
I don't
almost
think
every
Yoni is
series.
a fool, you know?
The specialist Cho players
Zorn.
like Zorn are able to do such a good job at setting things up for the team, and that's why Team Vamos, you know,
Yoni's
they've
not a fool,
slowly
please.
built into the lead that they have
not
right
a
now. It's nothing massive, right? So it's literally 100 gold, but the
Yoni,
way they're
for
moving
me,
around the map
okay,
is that
even though they
advantage,
all
which is
say
around Zorn.
long, but I would say
And not
Yoni
only
is
that, but the
the
advantage
actual
is
best player
also
in
the
the game.
fact that you have your early
If
kind
we
of
don't
boost on
include
Farsa for
Veil and
Clockman,
Super
man.
Ken, but
This
yes,
feathered
I
airstrike is going to hurt. And there's the kick.
Feathered
I was talking
airstrike
about. Even with
died.
Revitalize,
Yeah,
he's going to be bursted down, and that's what
You
I'm
have no
talking
way to
about
survive.
with this Farsa. It's easy. It's
Dude,
you just kick.
Feather
you
Ash
drop
Strike,
down,
Mountain
Feather
Shocker,
Airstrike,
hold
and
together,
it's literally a
dude.
kill.
Never ever survive.
Yeah.
Never, even your
Glad
attack.
that Zorn has been so
Never ever survive.
phenomenal
But the
for
good
a
news is
very
John
long
doesn't
time
have
now. One of the
the
specialists, as
doesn't
you
have
have
one.
mentioned earlier.
Doesn't have a Whale Dragon.
That's interesting. The Valentina
So
had to
this is
copy the
actually a very
ultimate
safe
of the
engagement.
decent chain to provide
But what the
vision for
hell,
us, but also
dude?
Lapu-Lapu out
Vel,
there
you
against
faced
Death
this
to
guy
Vel.
before,
Very
dude. Why you
early
still
into
don't know
this
how he
game.
plays, dude? Vel, just one season. Wait, Kaku is in danger. Can- Oh my gosh, Kaku survived that. Tama now is really in danger. Yeah, Super Ken. Oh, he survived. Nice. Yeah, play Super Ken.
So despite all that, no one actually going down. I'm surprised. Kaku
So
held on to
surprised that
flicker for
every
long
skill
enough
comes
to
out,
eventually burn.
but no one's dying.
Turtle is
Dude, oh
out
my
for
goodness,
taking
that
DFYG's
is
in
insane.
position.
As I remember,
Ken
MV
just around the
versus
corner too,
CG that
alongside
time.
Arrow 404 for Team Vamos.
Super Ken
Not
now
sure
is
if
in
they have the
very
space to
good
work with, and Arrow
spot.
404
Free
is a little bit
turtle,
too low, so they just
and you
have to
can
give
run.
up that
You
last
should run,
turtle.
right? Yeah, you should run.
DFYG.
Please go
Zed
away,
will
go
go ahead
away.
and just jump
Just
on
get
out.
the
So I'm not
turtle,
sure
just
if they're
go,
going to
just
actually go for a play. Zorn, every time that flickers up,
Zone
you
always
never
want
know.
to do
It looks like
something.
they're going to try to spot this out. Zed's not sure if he should leave either. He's like, are you guys going to be okay here under the turret? They jump
Okay,
in,
dude.
Thorn Rose going to be used. Nice
Zone
use
can't
of
do
puncture
anything.
too.
So
So
Zone don't waste
they
his skills.
keep it
That's very
from
good
breaking
for
out
them.
into a fight
Zone
with
is one of the
the
best
bottom
troopers.
tier 1 turret.
The only bad thing of Zone is he likes to
Staying in
record
that
every
area.
single day.
Could have been very
Never ever
explosive
stops, dude.
versus 4 versus 2 out there. Zed just
Okay, but this is a good engagement from Vamos. Yeah, this is that
for
guarantee.
sure. Even through the revitalized, that guy is
But good
dead.
news
No
is
ultimate onto the
at least
catch-up
Long can
means
get
there's
it.
no defensive AOG.
No, you can get the gold crab just
Well,
now,
what I was
dude.
saying earlier today, earlier.
Why you
was,
are afraid?
what's
You're afraid
interesting
that
about the
you're
patches,
afraid that
even when you
that
lead
you
by
should
a
coming back to
goal,
you.
then you
No,
have
dude, that
to
is not even a
momentum.
threat.
The
Actually,
moment that you just
that's not the
slip
biggest
and
threat because Yusushi
not
is
have a
not
proper
going to
positioning
engage
on the
for
neutral
long.
objectives, a team that is behind
what
can
Yusushi
actually
actually
take that neutral objective.
11 level
That's
versus 10
exactly what
level is
happened
not
out there.
enough. 1 level gap is not
But
enough.
Yi Sun-shin
For
was
Yi
just a
Sun-shin just
little
soak it.
bit mispositioned. position.
Even though I know you
And that
usually-
allowed
you
Vel
usually
to
have
gain
very-
enough
very
momentum
quick
off the
damage.
ultimate, and also DFYG
you're
to
facing
get
a-
that third Eternal. And
Oh
now
my
the
gosh.
game is even.
They do a
Even here
PC
at this
thing?
point.
PC?
Yeah, economically, they're
PC already
doing a
changed
good
the
job at
squad.
maintaining
Yeah, guarantee,
things
because
under control for DFYG.
I'm really curious
still
why
gotta say, you know,
Tsuta
it's
can go for the role
I
when it's
mentioned earlier
very
with Team
fast,
Vamos,
dude.
it's the way they're moving around the map. They have like control to go ahead and go for these fights.
Tsuta is over there, very safe.
Despite the
Very safe from
economic
DFYG players.
balance here between
Even
both
though,
teams, right?
like
They
you're
built
facing
up
a team that
lead,
is like to
but
play
DFYG
aggressive,
just
and now
really doesn't
Tsuta
seem
is
to be able to find
again
a fight.
danger.
Because of this, it's always
But it's okay.
Gakacha that's going to be focused by the
Oh my
kid.
gosh, Super Ken
Zed this time around will actually
Super Ken-
survive. Doesn't pull
Super
the
Ken
trigger on the
did a bad
revitalize
play,
either, but he's
dude.
going to get stunned now. Super Ken
Wait,
trying to
Super
get
Sen's
out.
alive?
Drop down.
Dude, don't tell me Tsuta is also alive. What
Couple
the?
shots. He's going to AOG defensively. But this is a clear sign now. Team Vamos can make their way for this Lord
AOG.
take.
Like,
Has his
dude, you
own
put all
kill.
your skills at this.
Stolen
There's
from
still
Zorn.
everyone's still alive.
They'll
Like,
take him down a
dude,
little.
what is the point?
Can secure this as easily as they hoped.
and also the goal difference is not big.
So
Dude, it's just
they're
1,000. Dude,
dangerous guys. Yeah, also have
1,000
to
for
take care of
9
that.
minutes.
Take
Vamos.
note of that.
You have
And that also
no
would
expect.
mean
I have
that
no
there is
expectation
this
that
little
only
advantage
1,800,
that
900
Vamos
goalies,
has
dude.
over DFYG,
This
which
is not
is
enough. Vamos, this is the Vamos. This is the Vamos, dude.
However, you still
Without
have to
Gorgeous,
think
without
about this
Smooth, this
matchup.
is the Vamos.
And Retribution
Siska,
plays. And
yeah,
Super Ken
Siska,
was just so
Siska is
on
good.
fire
Just he
with his
didn't
stance a lot. This
suit
was
in
the
this
first
place
stance
now.
up for DFYG.
He didn't
They
suit in
cannot
Vamos
blame
place
them.
now, dude.
Super Ken has been phenomenal the past few days with this stance a lot. So gotta be
Like
mindful
every
of that.
player have a bonding. Every player have a bonding.
See how they handle
Okay,
this.
Siska is
So
on
they're
to
gonna
Veil.
jump in
Veil runs with that.
again, using that bravest fighter, but they just call it off.
Yes,
Disengage
yes,
from that Lord take
Dragon,
mid lane.
actually,
A
Dragon
little
Form is still
focus here.
there.
Those Tier 1s being up in the mid
Dragon
lane
Form
still
is still
really
there
help
for.
keep things kind of
Well,
under control and
this
makes
maybe can
this
be a-
space that they're fighting for a
a
little bit
tricky
tougher
fight.
to deal with. Again,
Because
it's
only
dangerous
1k
grass as
goalie is
well,
not
so
enough for
one of
Vamos
the
to
teams have been
engage
playing
so
around
much.
this
Because that
bottom
you have a
push.
user
Again,
shield.
there's a kick
And
from
now,
Yoni.
oh my god,
Zorn.
Yoni! Yoni!
Taking a taste
What
of
the
his own
best
medicine.
play, bro!
It's gonna
Oh
be
my
tough.
god, you should go and play Rome! Ciao!
One member of Team Vamos doesn't want to let up.
Now the Lord is totally for Vamos, dude. John is dead, no one can engage. Why you don't want to start? Dude, Super Ken, Super Ken, actually they should start just now when they just killed him.
Of that brush. Super Ken's gonna go ahead and start this
Now-
up under half health right now.
Okay, very guys, Yoni, nice.
But Yoni's
Yoni
there.
always play good.
Knock him out.
Yoni's
Zone out.
position is one of the
So
best
Super
positions,
Ken
even though
will
this is
be
there,
able to
okay?
get the Lord
But it's
there.
okay.
Strike
Oh my
down.
gosh, man!
Can't get away
What
from the Shia since it's
Dude,
Flicker force
respect
the
China!
2-for-1 trade, but the Lord
Respect China, dude, Malaysia, please, I'm Malaysian, but dude, respect China right
It's
now.
actually a good
Oh my
call for
God,
DFYG, the way that they
why
set up the
always-
trap
why
for short,
always
because they know that
this?
eventually someone will look for an opening.
Oh, it's
DFYG
someone
were
could
ready.
have been
They
can be like, oh, I want to go up and fight.
DFYG, they did win on the Lord, but they lost 12
But
members
yeah, just now
afterwards.
with Don't Die is
The biggest
really a
trade,
signal
however, is
telling
that
DFYG they can start already,
So,
because
it would have been disastrous for
That doesn't make
DFYG
sense.
to lose 2 of their heroes after the first Lord.
I know
However,
maybe they want to
took
clear
out
lane
an
first,
important
and yeah, that
piece
is
of the
worthful
puzzle
for the
for Team
Raider.
of Vamos, which was Error 404. Now they can collect more real estate around the map.
Oh my
Fortunately for
gosh,
Team
don't
Vamos,
you
they
don't
have
know how
stellar
much
defense
better.
because of this Farsa, and they will be able to defend. The best DFYG could hope for might be
At least
take
the
out
first at least.
maybe all of the
Yes, yeah,
all of
DFYG
the
still have
turrets
the biggest
in the bottom
problem.
lane
The
and
lane
maybe a
breakers from
mid lane
them
turret.
and the clearance range. The freeze lane things are not as
I've
good.
been saying that off that Lord.
It's
They
the
really
only
don't
thing
get
why
too much
DFYG
money.
is
They hope
always
Team Vamos are
behind
holding
the
on to
world.
that Tier 1 in the mid lane.
Like,
So,
China team
not
is
a huge
good,
value on that Lord take,
but not
basically.
good enough.
You know, but they do kind of shift things a little bit in their favor if you consider, you know, taking
Yeah.
care of that gold
Super Ken is
lead
not
that they
good.
had. Super Ken's trying to get away here. He's feathered airstrike. He's gonna bomb and weave
Wow,
through out of it. He's gonna be fine though.
good.
Really do that lane
Now
swap.
up there, Arrow is in
404.
trouble,
Bob
but I don't
Newman
think it's in
himself,
trouble,
the
right? At least I
jungler's
think he
making a
survived.
move,
He
and
will
the
survive
There's
that.
a
Maybe
kick
Veil is the
though
one
on
exchange.
Vel trying to heal
Wait.
back up. Will be able to take a shot. Zorn though.
Siska guarantee Bravest Fire, nice!
Jumping in with Bravest Fire. He comes on through to slay down Vel. Good pickup there in a response up the top side.
Constellation Price, a tier 2 turret up top, which gives them a lot of value obviously, but at the expense of the 4th death and a Petrify onto
I know they
this
won.
Yuzhong.
They won 4-4.
Fortunately for
Now
them, they will
DFYGs have the
Petrify
goal
as
lead.
well as the ultimate of Yuzhong.
So
Come the next
kill
sword
really
fight,
doesn't matter.
DFYG
Kill
cannot
really
avoid those kind of
doesn't
mistakes.
matter
In fact,
about
Team Vamos will be
anything.
quick to punish
Kill
as they
cannot change
have
your
already
goalie
set up
so
shop
much.
up top.
He
They
can't
have taken
change,
out the first
but
turret.
Can't
And
do
then
much.
they're poised to take the second one. Zorn, even without any threat, have already planted himself out there to counter any kind of retaliation coming up from DFYG. Great movements from Team Vamos.
Giant teams
Because
doesn't
of
like
that,
too
they
much
have
defense.
regained control of
This
this
is
game.
what I actually saw.
Not sure if,
from
Naka
they
wants
at
to
least did the
force
best
a
thing. They
fight
don't
here.
want to
Not a
engage
standard
so
airstrike
much
drop
defense.
down, but
maybe it's because
not
Sasa
gonna
is
be able
over
to
there.
kill
Sasa
Zed
knows
now. A little bit
if
more
engage too
tanky
much, it's really a
this
bad
portion of the
bad
game here for
position
Zed. He's dealt
Thank
with
you.
such a rough early game. You
I'm
know, the
trying to get
constant
back
kicks
to the
from
lead.
Zorn being kicked into a feathered airstrike. But now that he's got some of those defensive items, he's able to go ahead and hold on a little bit longer, and that's going to be so crucial with the Gata. You know, you need to be able to go ahead and use that Avatar of the Guardian. If not that,
Now
then
he's-
at least
now he's
provide that
recall,
vision
dude. Now he's
and
recall.
even just catch someone with the Unbreakable. And again, for our viewers out there that
Yo, that's
might
huge
not be
damage
aware,
from
that
Suken.
patch that dropped a couple days ago, the Gata now has to charge his Unbreakable a little bit longer to get the max taunt and the max range on it. Gone are the days of just tapping, you know, the skill 2, that Unbreakable.
Hold your Bravest
You'll be able to
fire,
have
don't
that
do
max
it
range and
randomly.
taunt effect.
Someone need to
No
clear the
longer-
top lane, dude. Someone need to clear. Zod is
Slow
going.
push being set up top,
DFYG
and
shouldn't
feel
leave
Team
it-
Vamos
shouldn't
have
leave it,
kind of
right?
Long lane control
Oh wait,
here.
don't come back. Oh, they think they won't
Dangerous
start.
gas. The Bell is already positioned in that spot.
Black Dragon Bomb into
Again,
Siska, get
taking out
first
Siska.
blood.
That's a
Get
huge
first
pickup
blood.
from
Just
Yone.
kill.
Now fighting for the
It's
Lord.
okay, I think the Lord is guaranteed for us. We can. Yeah, guaranteed. Very nice. Zorn is in danger right now. Oh my god. This is DFYG game, I think.
Takes another 2 down for Team Vamos, and DFYG will massively swing this game in their favor now as they get the Lord and they get ready.
Vamos
Some
really
more
fight too
turrets
much
here.
like.
Tier 2
Oh my
bottom
gosh, I
side
don't
will
know
fall.
about
And we'll see if Team
But yeah,
Vamos can
Vamos
get this
do-
base defense under control with this Lord pushing in up top.
Sometimes.
Great timing
Like,
and great execution.
Malaysia
coming from
best
DFYG.
3
It's not
teams I
easy
can say is
to
a guaranteed
outplay
top
or
3
to
teams in
surprise
Malaysia right now.
Ace and Chin because
That
of the mounting chopper, but the timing coming from DFYG.
MVCG and
The fact that they have taken
Okay,
advantage
fine,
of
yeah.
dangerous
Super
kills.
Ken.
Super Ken with a solo kill.
Yeah,
Oh
Super
my
Ken.
goodness.
2 out of 4.
Man,
Super
this
Dude,
Ken
guy's
will
at
take
least
it.
dude, this is why Vamos should respect that, dude. Vamos should need
And
to
Super
respect their
What a
opponents,
play. That's how confident he is
dude.
right now with Arrow 404 being down. Look at him, he's gonna jump to the
Respect
base.
them with your
Thornrow's gonna be
pure
used.
draft, dude.
Puncturing on
With your
through,
drafts,
working with this
not
Lord here.
not
They
like this type of
potentially could
things,
end
dude.
it. Going for it, Zorn trying to delay
Oh
the
my god,
inevitable
Zaman
here.
Force
Jonathan
now,
Force gonna
Long
drop
is
down,
doing
and
the long
will
things.
unleash here on
Wait,
Siska.
this
Feather
is
airstrike
right
to
there.
try to clear out this
And
Lord.
did
Pump
I
out
think
enough
that's not the
damage,
game 1
but he
yet.
cannot go
That's not
get
game 1.
away from Yone. And
Oh,
now,
5% from
basically
DFYG
one
survived,
time
and
total
yeah,
at
this is maybe the
two
game. This may
members
be the
left
game.
alive
Yeah,
for Team Vamos.
well done,
It
DFYG.
won't be
Well
enough
played.
for game 1 as DFYG is victorious.
To toggle for the DFYG were able
I
to
don't
win
like
and outlast Team Vamos.
As a
Good
Malaysia,
execution.
I'm watching this game.
Good use
Like,
of
I
the map
support
as
2
well.
of the teams, especially
Dangerous
DFYG
has
yesterday
worked in their
just
favor.
destroyed
Just
Onyx
Bell's
first game.
positioning.
Just
Never
their
mind
lane
the
pressure
goal
has very,
against
very
the
bad,
Dom.
just like
Early
that.
in the early stage
So
of the game.
they almost
As long
won
as you
2-0
nail that
against
ultimate
Onyx.
in crucial Lord
That's what I
picks,
like.
you're gonna have fun, and we see some of the highlights that we've seen today. Of course, accented by Super Ken's stellar performance on this Lancelot.
Yeah, dude.
Is that
the,
Wolf?
the Lancelot. I don't know. Maybe that's the answer, Wolf. Ban out the
Yeah, that's
Lancelot.
Wolf.
But let's
Wait,
see what the
Wolf?
studio has to say. Let's go ahead and throw it over them to break down game 1.
Dude, that's Wolf. I never heard the sound, dude. I just now didn't heard the sound. That's Wolf. That's purely Wolf.
That wraps up game 1 of the series. We just finished game 1 of the series here at Games of the Future Abu Dhabi 2025. It's a strong opening exchange from both sides, and we are already seeing how this series might shade up. Let us start, Board. What was your biggest takeaway from game 1?
All right, game 1, you know, as expected, I knew that if this game would actually, if it went on late game, then John Frank would have the upper hand, you know, so that's what GG's,
right.
of course, Soldier. GG
Respect them
Frank,
with your
and,
drafts,
yeah, as expected, you know,
Vamos.
Team Vamos
Come
was actually,
on.
trying to be in control
Respect your
of the
drafts.
game. They tried to push it to the early game, but Team John Frank knew that you know, they had to actually try to take it to the late game, and this is where they had the upper hand. So congratulations to Team John Frank in the first round.
Looking at the
If
statistics,
I'm not
what
mistaken,
can you
it's
say about this?
Wolf, right? Yeah, Wolf is on there.
They
Wolf
totally
is on
have
there,
playing
dude.
on
That's
snowball
enough.
and they win
With
the
Wolf on
first,
there is enough.
like minutes, and they have snowballs on the towers,
Raptor,
mini
Raptor is
and waves,
enough.
and
Raptor is
have
enough. Dude.
focused
Like,
on their things and
4%,
they got
3%,
the win and
and
they deserve
just
it.
go.
Yes, basically, yeah, they were focused on the objectives mostly than anything else. As you can see from the stats over here, you know, the total gold for the
Total
DFYG
difference.
was, yeah, it was a huge difference. The towers destroyed, 7-3. Lord slain, 2 Lord slain. Actually, the first Lord fight was quite interesting because it seemed like BMS was actually going to take the first Lord, but Lancelot from Team DFYG actually stole the Lord, which was
Like,
quite
Vamos
exciting.
should
Although it was a
respect them,
2-1 kill
right?
for
Chibi,
BMS.
where's Chibi? I want
the turtle slain
Chibi.
also, there was a challenge, there was
But,
competition on that too.
Yeah, you can't
And,
say that
the
Vamos
boss, of
played
course,
bad
Global
because
Point
DFYG is
was
now in a
basically
different level.
in control of the entire
Like,
match.
They are not that China
but
level that
it
I
shows
don't
that
like to
DFYG
watch actually, at
but
least.
DFYG knew what they
I really
were
appreciate about that.
objective focused. They were moving in synergy with each other.
DFYG coming out.
Most than BMS actually.
But where do you think the momentum really starts to shift?
From
China have the momentum
the
later.
8th minute onwards, it showed that actually DFYG started showing their, you know, their claws basically, you know, and this is where actually the turn happened in the game basically. Yeah.
When the snowball happens and the Lord stole, then the shifting of the game starts for the FYG.
Yes.
They have the upper hand and they know how to deal with it.
Exactly.
How important do you think is this game one in a best of 3?
It showed both teams what they're signing up for. You know, it showed them that the enemy team is actually focused on one thing. It showed that both teams are actually, you know, trying to get the win, and they're very professional at what they do. Moving on to the next match, I believe the strategies will change for both teams. Yeah, it will totally change. We might actually see.
Oh, finally I see the
Team
caster's
DFYG,
face.
trying
This is
to
the first time I
pursue
see
early
these
game,
casters'
and
face,
Team
dude.
Vamos actually trying to get to the late game. This is what I'm expecting for the next match to happen. Actually,
Soldier, do you think this is more about preparation or execution?
To be honest, for the first game it was executions more than preparations.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
now for the
Not the
two teams,
preparation, it's just-
BMS have one mistake
Yeah, Vamos.
or one chance to win and they get back to be a 1-1 equal.
Vamos really
For the
didn't
FYG
look-
now they have
Them as
relaxed
a
a little
threat.
bit because they have
You can
upper
see
hand
Vamos
and they have
didn't
one
even
chance, like, no
go-
problem to have a mistake or have to stick
go
with it. Now,
full.
they
Don't
have-
forget,
like,
go
they have-
fully.
They can rest. But
You
for
can
BMS
fully
now, how they
totally
have-
see
they
what
have
Vamos
the
is
extra
playing is a
or the
bit.
double
Yeah,
stress.
you know.
yeah, that is very true. But I don't think
Not
DFYG
as their
wants to
prime,
do
not
that, to be
as
honest
the-
with you. I think
not
they're
as the
going to,
X prime.
try to aim for the win.
And there's something
basically, because they don't want
guys
to take any
cheery
more
out.
risks. Because if they lose the second match, they might actually lose the third. So this is
Dude,
actually going to be stressful for them
Don't
as
look
well. So I think they will
small
actually go
on
for
your
it.
opponent. This
You
is
were
what
talking
they
about the
should
draft
learn
earlier. Do you think there
since
will
MPL
be
and
draft
Y.
changes in game
Season
2?
50.
Unlikely to happen.
look
I would
down your
actually
opponent.
love for a big draft change to happen. To be honest,
Go
with you.
with your
But,
pride.
it's unlikely to happen.
After the
I
first
believe there
game,
might be
after
slight
this first
chances with
game,
changes, small
please
changes
come
in the
with
draft,
a
but
better
not
decision.
major ones.
Maybe for DFYG, maybe they will continue on the same draft. But
The
BMS, they
FYG,
will
no, the FYG
little
shouldn't
bit
go with
change
zero.
it, like
Dude,
by
you,
50% because
you're
they know
facing
that
a team.
they know like
you're
we
facing
cannot pick
international.
at the same picks,
look,
at the same
they-
game
I
style
don't
and
think
we will
I don't think
like,
giving
put
the
your
same
team in
draft
same
is
thing.
a very
maybe they will
good
change the cards, they
idea.
will change
Because
maybe
they
have
already
the
know how
double
to
picks,
counter
they
it.
have the snowball picks, we don't know behind the scenes.
And this
So
and this
everything
game is more
is
likely
cooking
it used to be a
side.
Vamos game and suddenly
Yes,
come back to
actually,
DFYG.
you know, let's see what's going to happen on the second match. You know, I'm very excited to see.
Earlier we were talking about the draft. You were voting for
Voting
John
for
Funk,
it,
right?
yeah.
And you were voting for Team Vamos. So was what you expected or not really?
For Team Vamos, actually from the pick and the ban, I was expecting John Fair to be honest. Unless like, you know, Team Vamos would actually try to seal the game early. But
Yeah, it's
you know,
not
watching the
right.
game, I knew what's gonna happen. You know, I knew that this was gonna end not well
Like
for Team
they
Vamos.
had
The
this
longer
this
the game
society
played,
this
you know,
this
the-
competition is
okay,
more
this is gonna happen.
like a
you know,
rich
Soldier's gonna win,
competition,
so
dude,
much
like-
is gonna be on me this time.
can
So
But don't
You have
forget
one
about
chance.
me.
yeah, of course.
You can
You're a
see
win-win
they
situation.
they have the money to call
So
move.
yeah, so
That they prove that they are rich,
You
dude.
can actually
How rich is
three
people?
goals, 0 deaths, and
How
5 assists.
how much money they
You
need
can,
to
you want to say
for
he
Wolf
is
to
the
cast.
MVP of
It's
today's
so
match?
huge here. I
For
get
a
it.
quick match and quick MVP,
Yeah,
and still maybe if he can continue on the same MVP for the next match.
let's see, let's see. Alright, so we are going to have, like, I think we have like around a couple of minutes before the second match will start. The teams right now are resting, they're relaxing right now, prepping for the second match. Team Vamos is in stress right now, trying to figure out what they will do actually for the next match.
This is the best moments and the best, like, the total important minutes of the total of the games, because you will reset your minds, reset your brain cells, and you will, like, they will focus on one thing, focus on, like, the mistakes we have done, and focus on the advantage we can take for Team VMS and DFYG, how to get better and better and the best of the best. So they will continue on the same rhythm, same chemistry, same synergy. They need to continue, because if they didn't continue, the VMS, they will take the advantage from them.
Definitely, yes. And we want to also see from the people watching on our social media channels, who do you think is going to win in the second match? Is it
GB substitute.
DFYG? And they will seal the win and
Alpha.
guarantee their qualification to the finals, or will Team Vamos
Game
have
of
something
the
else?
Future is actually a very good tournament for
Do you think
me. I
it will
think
be more
because,
lane
like,
focused or
it's
rotation
a bit
based?
like when I watch
Actually, I believe it's going
M
to be
series,
rotation
M1,
based.
M2, M3, M4.
Because as we saw
Like,
from the first match,
M5,
they were trying to go back and forth on all lanes,
M4,
trying to
M4.
push. Mid lane had the most clashes actually.
Like
Both
at
teams
least,
were
at
actually
least
trying to
what they
control
come
mid
out
lane,
is they
as
have a
much as
second
they could,
chance. They
until
have the second player and
one
third
was
player
stolen
have a
from,
second chance, like
Lancelot
some
from
kind of these
SD,
things.
DFYG. This is where
And
things are starting to change.
The only thing I don't like is
Team
when they
Vamos
draw,
started
they
to
always
grab,
put the
you know,
strong
people
teams
around,
together.
and
Like Aura and
you know,
Home,
it made it
Aura,
easier for Team
PHM,
DFYG to move
and
around in the
and
map
Vamos,
really
Onyx
freely
and
more
Homeboys.
confidence,
Like,
actually.
like
And
the
I
biggest
believe
regions they put
DFYG
together.
in
This
the
is
next
not
match,
what actually
they're
I
going
like
be,
to
you know,
watch, because
they're gonna be
you
very
come out in a
confident,
very
but not
bad
to the
thing
point that,
is,
you know, they reach this overconfidence
but this
point
is still good for
that
some
they might lose,
rising
you know,
regions that
overconfidence
at
might
least they
actually
have a chance to
make
just
you
go.
make mistakes
But they always got
in
top
the
two.
end.
Top two is
So
not.
I think they're going to be very focused. I think they
hope
are,
next time maybe.
they know what they do. They want to do. They know that they want to win. They know that they want to reach the finals and meet all the strong teams.
They can put the top two, top three, like
Rhoda and also,
like last time MSC, then
so
just change like
they wanna
2
get-
qualifiers
as
into
you said,
3 qualifiers,
you
and the
focus on
last
the mid
one,
lane
the
and the
winning
robots,
one go to
like
second,
the
the
jungle
losing one
side,
go to third.
you
I
will,
think that's
like,
bad.
easily, like,
And
you
the
have
second, dude, the photos
freedom
as well.
to move with the map, and
The players
you have
photos
the
are big.
advantage
Yeah,
to-
yeah,
to help the
like
other
you put
team,
your hands
like, to have
in
freely
front of
also,
your
you can
tummy.
open the map
I don't
for
like
you
that
more and more,
that type
and
of
you can
pose.
reach, like, you have more
I
advantage
like
to have a view on the map,
Dude,
you have
just go see
rotations in the
MSC,
map,
just
and
go
you
see
can
MPL,
also
just
you
go
can
see
provide traps for the other
I'm
team.
serious. How
and
they
you can
how they
support.
put the photos, how they make the photos. I really like that way better, because that more looks like a game more than like put your hands just in front of a tummy, or put your hands behind your body, dude. That makes really not so confidence. They make not so confident. Sasa long, dude. I'll go.
That was a great
I will go.
analysis, so we'll take a short break, and when we return, more action from
What?
Games of the Future, Abu
Short
Dhabi
break?
2025.
Ah, fuck. I don't like that. You know what I mean?
Abu Dhabi and UAE at the moment seems to be the epicenter
Now
of
it's
autonomous
more on
robotics and many other
Aura
activities.
Gaming versus Aura Gaming, or Indo versus Indo. I think this is very fun. This is very fun. Or maybe someone else come up. I'm hoping someone else will come up, especially if DFYG if DFYG comes up to the semi-final, I will be very impressed. I will be very special on China region. Yes, right. Okay, right now, what we don't like to, what we actually know is, except for MPL PH and MPL KH, I can say, and Myanmar, guaranteed these most of the regions are okay, but some regions have a big problem is the strongest team and the second place team have a very big gap. such as Indo team. Like this season is the biggest one. Other Indo and Alter Ego, really that big gap, too big. And don't say about them. We say about other regions are so they're just too much, such as MBMY, EFCA, and China is still okay. China is still half. DFYG, at least DFYG plays 2 games, it means that the gap is not too big. But you can see MPL and MPL, sorry, it's not an MPL. EFC way, MCC, you know, the gap is just too big. Aura, Turkey, and what's the name again of the team? I forgot. But the second place team of Aurora of Turkey really makes a big difference. Like really, the difference is too big, just too big. Let me see the name. Sorry, Bush Stage Esport. Okay, Bush Stage Esport. Yeah. So this is what I don't like. I go for outfit.
We're back into the band phase now, and this is where preparation and adaptation really come into play. So, what story do you think these first bands tell us?
The first band for the first match, it was very, focus oriented, and yeah, let's see the bands this time. How is it going to be? As the first band is actually an immediate band. It seems like Vamos is scared of Fanny. They know that someone from DFYG is actually a Fanny Pro, so no kidding. First ban immediately. And of course, the second ban from Team DFYG is Basha. So Basha is such a
Fanny and Pasha.
Yeah, Fanny and Basha.
VMS now they have the blue side and they have the priority picks, like first pick and first ban.
Yes.
Okay.
So we will see a little bit
Fanny
priority
ban.
because
It's
little bit advantage for them at the blue side. But
oh
DFYG,
shit, they didn't respect.
they have red side and they have
maybe,
one game they win, but still we will see in the papers what will have in the ban and picks during the game. The first two bans, it little bit appears, but now wow, for the BMS
You think these bans reacting to game 1 or just the
Hilda
overall meta?
on
It
second
actually
ban,
looks like the
expanding
overall meta
reverse.
because it seems like the bans are actually the same. Until now, they're the same as game number 1. No difference at all, you know. Fanny, Hilda, Kalei,
Kaya ban,
and
okay,
Basha.
very good.
So yeah,
Still
we're
decent.
actually seeing the same bans. They're not taking any risks until
Yeah,
now.
they maybe just
They
afraid
might
on
actually
the throwing
think
and one
about,
shot.
something else in
Throwing
their
one
bans.
shot.
We're going to see from Team VMS right now. Who are they going to ban? Is it going to be one of the meta heroes, or is it going to be someone else who was actually an annoying factor in the first game?
Do you expect these bans to stay consistent across the series?
Because now the meta it's
The meta is currently
all the teams
changing,
playing
but
around the
these
meta
teams are
for
not
the ban
the
and picks, and
the
also
one who can
during
make the
the game the
change.
strategy
They
they're focusing in mid lane and
at least
tournament,
homeboys
and
try.
also
At least
focusing in
homeboys
the
try
group
with that
stage
little
or
word.
also in the now
But
in the
not
playoffs,
enough. They're
they're
not
also
good enough.
focusing on the
Not
meta
good
side
enough.
because
They're not
now the
good.
patch is happening, also the buffs and nerfs happens, and it affecting also the tournament. And we will see also like ban and picks for them, and there is a target ban as we see in the first phase, as we see in the first match.
Yes, and as we saw right now, actually,
If it's
the
get
third
bad,
ban
it's
to
getting
Ramos
bad.
is actually evil.
Target
So
banning.
confirms our theory that actually,
Yeah, okay.
yeah, they're just going for
Gun
the
is
bans, they're
really
just
good
going for the
pick.
meta bans. They're not taking any risks whatsoever.
It is risky.
Although
A bit.
we
No,
as
actually,
audience would
Yoni
love to
is
see
very great,
risks. We
risky.
would love to see all the meta heroes, you know, clashing.
Rock band, okay, very nice, very
happens.
nice. Sasa knows.
Damned.
Sasa knows.
First pick.
Sasa knows on
Lancelot,
Dawn.
that's what
VMS.
Lancelot guaranteed from first. Super
good
good.
in the first game. So
Big prior on
VMS is
Yusujin.
like, okay, this time we're
Yusujin
taking
and
and
just take away the
changed-
Lapu
Yeah,
and
they
you know.
changed
Lapu
their-
Lapu,
Yeah.
Lapu Lapu, they're changing
Lapu.
roles right now. As I
Lapu
can see.
Wijong, yeah, they're going Lapu then.
We see who is playing.
I
Lapu
think
Lapu.
yeah, it's really a
Yeah,
easy
they're actually
shit.
challenging
if the
each other right
Lapus
now. They're saying,
exist,
okay,
but
you
doesn't
did
mean
level
if
up the
full
first game,
division.
you didn't win. We will show
Or
you
maybe
how
they
to
can
level up
go.
for this
They
guy.
don't want to
I
take
think
Yusujin first. They can
Yeah.
go for some more prior
So,
picks
yeah,
they
let's see.
need
And
first.
Of course, the second pick for
Yeah, Harry
DFYG is
for long guarantee.
he's
This is
actually
good.
going to
Because long
need to
longs
prepare
is
for gold
long
team.
pick is a prior pick
Right,
sometimes.
Vamos is
Sometimes actually most of the
taking
time.
as
I know
well.
even though Super is carrying the
Right,
team,
since
but
he was
doesn't mean
banned
Long
the
cannot
last
do
game.
any damage.
So,
Long is still a good
they were
player.
like, no, we're gonna take
Doesn't
it
need to
immediately.
follow up
We're
to the
not gonna
meta
wait for the
as
second
quick as
ban phase
possible.
to start.
Esmeralda
We're
picks so
gonna take
fast,
them.
dude. Oh my
And
god.
let's see, Esmeralda.
But if DFYG comes out with this Harry, I don't think Yusujin is a prior right now. I think Yusujin would just get banned
for Team Vamos.
from Vamos. No.
For the first
Yusujin, I
phase
think
of the
this
ban
is
and
the
picks, it shows like there is a lot of
Frasa
players
and Esmeralda.
for them, and they took
Hayabusa, yeah,
Lapu
Yusujin
Lapu,
get wasted, guaranteed.
VMS also
Because
for
you know because if I have come
Venus,
out, okay, if I have come out,
Venus
Yusujin
Pasta,
won't be picked,
Esmeralda
guaranteed. Won't get picked.
and Lancelot.
Won't get picked up by the heavy side.
Totally.
Because you already have enough damage. Why you still need damage? Why you don't come up with some shooting pressure? Why don't come up with some rotating pressure?
Yes, they just
Yeah,
banned
that is
Ruby
more-
just like
that
the
is
first
more
game, but
aggressive.
there is a new pick that we've seen
Rise
right
of
now from
Yusujin is
Team
really
DFYG,
good.
which is Hayabusa. Hayabusa.
When all this
is
nerf, I
such
don't
a
think
great
Yusujin will
hero,
get that.
such
Will
a,
become dead.
You know, such a
But
hero
Yusujin will
with
still be a
extremely
good
high
pick for
mobility
jungler.
and can
Because now,
actually, you know,
most
win
of
the
things
fight and
don't
lead the
know.
fight.
I really don't know why utility jungle is bad
We're
in
excited to see Hayabusa this
Yeah,
game.
maybe
Who's
Super
playing with
can't
Hayabusa?
play
Like
utility so
the
much.
playstyle.
But Arrow
of
for
Hayabusa is
Vol.
totally hard.
The
And you
place
need to play
Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah.
Because at least the Lancelot is out and you just
Yes,
pick the
exactly.
lance
You need to have
and you pick
some
the higher
places
to
where, you know,
yeah
play with
to
Hayabusa
try to
because
fight with that
there's no
lance.
delay.
Okay,
It's
Ruby
worth
band.
it.
Okay,
That's-
Ruby band is
that's
worth
why
it
Hayabusa
because you don't know that
pro player
Esmeralda is
and,
flex too. Where's
such a
she
great
flex?
hero to play with.
Where's she
Now,
flex? So
the
maybe
fourth
she can
ban,
be
for
flex.
Team Vamos
Kado
is
Gacha
actually
ban.
Kacha,
Yeah.
who is such a great roamer. He
Kado
has
Gacha ban
very
maybe
high
is
ground
good.
control.
Yeah. I mean
Very
targeting.
high taunting
But
as well
yeah,
to
those
fight.
Kado Gacha is really tanking so
And
much,
can
dude.
dish out actually
Tanking.
very high damage in some cases. So yeah, Gacha is actually an expected ban as well. We are waiting for the last ban from
I don't think
Team
Asbo is going
DFYG.
to
And
Asbo,
we
no.
expect the ban is going to be.
Maybe Tiger.
Just ban.
I
I
don't
take it
think
back.
so. I don't think so. It's going to be too.
No, pick
Might be,
Roma too
but,
actually.
From the picks,
No, I don't think Cho is a problem right now. Yeah,
Alright, so
Yuzong. Yeah.
is a ban. Yuzong was
Cho is
very
not a
annoying
problem
in the
right now for
previous
them
game.
because they have the
They don't
Valentina.
want,
They can do
Team
some Cho
Vamos
things.
to actually take the
They are even
advantage
happy
of
when against
playing
Cho.
with Yuzong this game. As
That's
we
not
can
what
see,
Yoni
from
played.
Team
Dude, that's
Vamos,
not.
they already settled it.
I think
settled the
really
jungler,
they should
mid
target
laner,
on.
and the XP laner. although
Yeah,
Esmeralda can be played as
You
a
should
roamer
target on
as well
you.
in some cases.
Choosing ban
So
is
we are
okay.
still trying to figure out if
Take
this
out the
is going to be
mage
action here
or
as for
Cho. They just take out Cho.
the fourth
Cho is
pick
guaranteed
Chu.
roamer.
So Chu
This is
most
not
probably
flexible.
going
So
to
they
be
left
a
the
roamer.
mage.
In
So
that
what
case,
mage?
Lapu Lapu
Valentina
is
again?
going
No
to
way.
and he's most probably going
Okay, for Vamos.
Alright. Oh wow.
That's probably very good.
PMS, they are
Okay.
Obsidian? Oh my.
cards.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, it's still
Novaria,
Still cover
it's
SD.
such a great
Not that bad.
actually in this meta.
Not that,
And
not that shit.
Innovator
Okay, Obsidian is not that
is
shit just
great
because
from
Kabuki.
controller.
Okay, just
So as you can
Kabuki.
see right
It's
now,
just
Innovator
Kabuki.
is going to be
Okay,
next
it's
lane,
just
and
Kabuki.
Esmeralda is going to be
Okay, so
And,
Dawn with that
yeah,
To be
this
honest,
is-
on the paper, Adham,
Univerum.
it's totally like
no.
for the PMS.
It's not
And
that
I like their picks. I like their
Yeah,
picks.
that's what I saw Lapu.
But DFYG, maybe they will surprise
Like
us.
a
in the
mage
game.
that can survive on that. Dude.
Until now, we didn't see.
Fight
the
against that
relationship,
Frasa, dude.
because we saw it in the
Learn from
games, we saw
SRG
it in
that
the-
Nana is actually
Couple
good. Nah, just
all the
kidding.
games in the-
Just kidding, just kidding. No, no.
But until now,
But Nana is okay,
for
very
the
good against Frasa.
picks for the
But
DFYG.
come up with a better mage, I think.
Harith, Labo Labo, Hayabusa, and
You have this time of team calm, you have the damage there, you just need to be able to.
one. It's
Valentina again, okay, who is you?
Valentina.
Sorry, wait, Valentina, who you copy?
They're trying to counter
You copy
the
Obsidian?
counter picks, and they're trying to take the priorities of the first game.
This is
What did he copy?
a very hard game for
I am you, who are you?
more
Who is
for
you?
VMS.
I am you,
have
who
an
is you?
Actual marksman right
Lancelot?
now, and you have
Execution?
lots of counters for the marksman. We have Chu, we have Harith, and we have Hayabusa. So Novaria needs to be very well
I
protected
think it's
in
Obsidian.
order to be able to
But
assist
nah,
them
this is very
in the
bad.
late game if
Sometimes
they
I
actually
think-
reach the late game.
I do. Oh my gosh, what Valentina
So,
do?
yeah.
This Valentina
So
is
just
not.
like this, you should
Yeah,
tell
no,
us
it-
how the games will be played.
Oh, you want to do a combo?
Are you
That's
still
a
on
first
your
kill.
team?
Yeah.
We're still in the same line.
Okay.
Because we are predicting scenarios
Salty?
the same.
No, please.
So okay, everything's locked and loaded. Let's throw it to the casters and get into the game.
Here we are, game number 2. Super Ken
number
on this
2.
Hayabusa
Purple buff
Air 404 on the Lancelot. We know that
So
these
guarantee it
two
will be a
junglers from
different-
both teams are
it would be
really
no
good at
fight
assassin,
against.
and we're going to see another showdown. Wolf and Nisu, your casters for game number 2. I have a
Purple
great
force
feeling
is
about
good.
this.
I
It's
hope
Hayabusa
this is a good one.
Lancelot and Obsidia is in, man.
How do you, I was just gonna ask you, man. The Obsidia coming through, I think I was kind of surprised by that. In the
Yeah, guarantee
the draft
surprise.
here.
Because we will all still stay that,
Everyone is
still
Obsidia.
that
Everyone was like,
Obsidian
yeah,
pick
she
from
would be able to
Kabuki.
do all this,
Oh
and
my
you
gosh,
just
this is
see,
in
hold
danger.
on,
Oh,
Sam.
yeah,
Kill.
danger. But at least the change on Dawn,
Clean up a
dude.
kill, both junglers.
But
picking up
Vamos getting a
their
pride.
own.
Vamos getting a lead because Vamos getting first
The
blood. First
rovers
blood
on
is way
both
better.
sides, so that's about as even as it
Yoni,
gets, man.
don't
Both
stay
kills
here.
going to junglers.
Just go back.
Both roamers going
Just go
down,
back.
right?
Yeah.
But yeah, going back to my point, I feel like when Obsidia came out,
Oh my
people were
gosh.
wondering just how she would be utilized. in
Yoni,
that
oh
time.
my
And
Yoni,
I feel like
dude.
teams, it took them a
The
while to figure it
healing,
out.
the healing
Not
is
that
so
many
good.
teams though, even globally, use the Obsidia too much.
This guy is over
It was
there.
Very specific teams or
Wow,
players that
nice.
like to
Nice,
go ahead and
Tutu.
play that. And I know she didn't get any
yeah.
changes right in the patch, like she was
That's
untouched.
actually
So
really, very good.
I just feel like Obsidia as a whole is kind of like in this neutral
predicting
ground. Like she
something.
can be good if she's able to scale up and get to the
Oh.
point where she needs to, or she does abysmal. You know?
Forget
And
it.
that's not just
Yeah.
because she's from the void. Like she
At
can
least
do
not
really,
the red
really
shield.
poorly. So
Yeah.
that's something definitely you want to watch out for. How Nako plays this game here.
What I noticed is that
Okay,
in the past months, like
Still have the
latter half
referee.
of the season,
The law is
especially when Obsidia
contestable
was
from
introduced,
DFYG.
it was the
But
Granger Harry.
guarantee Vamos getting prior because of
No,
the
basically.
of their
It wasn't
position.
really
The
bad.
Lord Dance,
It
Lord
is.
Dance right now is
And
so
the
good.
reason
At
why
least
it-
for
is
operators,
because one of these
Veil.
players is-
Okay,
Early
but
stages here,
also still get it.
Air 4 really claim
Nice.
that first
But
turtle.
Zon is in danger. Wait,
Is
Zon's
Zon
still
gonna
alive,
push
dude.
this for
Oh
Zon?
my
He
gosh, now
does
Veil
it
is the
now.
problem.
Zon might actually
Oh,
get punished himself
yo.
as he does a little
Veil should fight on
overextension there.
that. But it's okay, very good. Nice well
DFYG, but they
played.
traded.
Well played,
Trading
4-4.
that turtle, going in the hands of Team Vamos. So a kill plus an objective, and yes, as you were saying, Wolf.
Okay, it's good.
Yeah,
But
I
that's
think,
right,
the
Gary.
reason
Yellow
why people
ball,
are
beauty
not,
coffee.
I mean, at least from our region, in
Yeah,
Southeast
that
Asia,
fella is right.
particularly
Okay,
the
nice.
first
Long
week,
gets it.
there hasn't
Oh,
been
wait.
much
Oh,
seekers
you.
because why would
Very
you
nice,
go
Yoni.
for an
He's getting
unsafe
out.
pick when you can just pick
Junior,
up
Junior,
Granger Harry?
natural.
Right?
Yeah.
And at the same time, because there are so many good assassins in the hero pool that we have.
Okay,
It's difficult to
Yoni
pull up
runs
a
out from
traditional mark.
Zone. OG Shadow Q,
Zone
killing
gonna
no
be away
one.
from this.
Wait, what? Oh, he
Oh,
still gets
Super
it.
Ken.
Good.
But Cisco
Start with
gets
Shadow, he
on.
does get punished
Okay.
himself, and now Zed might be
Oh,
next.
that's oh my gosh, he
Uses the
runs.
kick though, just barely surviving. Good play there by Zed to
Go,
stay
Vel.
alive, and this is Vel claiming a lot of extra gold up here on that gold turret. Gold plating up here up top.
Oh,
I just Vel
very
tried
like
to
pretty
pull
Vamos.
Very
we
nice.
do know
I love
is
this IMU.
they
Suddenly,
have
Feather
a
Asher is a very
stance
good
on
option.
Feather
Feather Asher is really a good option
combo.
sometimes.
If they continue on
No, long,
DFYG,
this is gonna be
punishing
danger. Oh, wait.
Vel, for example,
Nice.
but this will be a
What the fuck, Kaku? What the
because right now they're even oppressing this gold lane. If they
Kakun
skip this
just-
other turn, they're
Kakun
just
just
massive and
destroyed the
I
minion
thought the
wave
hand would
and
be
oh
enough
my
to
gosh,
defend it.
Kaku, what are you
do the push
doing?
through. That would have been a
There's an
great
arrow from
way for
Kaku
them to
guarantee. Oh my
kind
god,
of
I don't
increase
like
their gap.
it. No,
Gold
no. Don't contest on it. You don't have Siska's vision.
Increase a little bit further.
Okay,
Nice
there you
initiation,
go.
a forward play, and a
Yeah,
recall
Vamos is just so
from Zorn
aggressive.
too.
This is
After
how
that,
Vamos
again,
play right now.
This
At least-
Guinevere
at
we've
least not
seen
like
so
last game.
much lately in the past couple
Last
days
game is a
here.
bit-
Now
a
it's
bit
in the
tricky.
hands of Zorn as a
No.
roam.
This arrow is not contest worthy.
Instead of in the jungle, so
Vamos will get this free.
great initiation.
Kakun-
They're
oh,
able to
Flicker
get
saved
this
his life.
turtle as well.
Nice.
Kakun actually survives the shadow kill, so he's going to be fine. And now this is an aggression
Now
play from
Super
Arrow
Ken's in
404.
danger.
Going to be going for Super Ken. Super
Oh,
Ken.
Super Ken survived.
Will he be able to get away? That he does. A feathered airstrike drop down too. A little bit charged here with Falling Star Moon. They're going to go for Zed. Siska jumps in on the turret, but doesn't want to overcommit
God.
to this unless
There's
they
a-
juggle it
oh
around.
my-
A
Wait,
jump
Bravest
in
Fighter
from
going in.
Zorn, and now Vel joining the fight.
Wait,
a
they
little
want
bit.
exchange
Down
on
Land
Zorn.
Shaker.
No. Oh my gosh, not enough
Not
damage,
enough
dude.
damage on this Lapu.
Oh my gosh, this Siska is trying to do what he does in DxO, dude. Okay, Shadow Kill missed the gun and just now Suka can run. Well played, Vamos.
Vamos absolutely punishing DFYG.
Great synergy coming out from Team
Great
Vamos. You see how they get
nation.
in and out of the fight
Look,
there.
well played.
It seems like it looks
At
like
least
a
this
rally.
is the
actually.
Vamos,
Like
the
a badminton
bees. Oh
or a
my
ping
gosh.
pong rally or tennis rally.
I thought they
You
destroyed
see from Team
themselves.
Vamos, they're just passing the ball around and it looks very, very good. For example, when Clockon tried to evade the jump coming out from Vel, this guy did not overly commit onto the Lapu-Lapu and went for the Valentina instead, which at the end of the day, and they will get more even as Zed is getting outplayed across the map. Clockon and Zorn are just so good at making the plays happen for Team Vamos.
Good plays there. Again, very aggressive and decisive. And you know what this allows Natco to do on the Subsidia that needs that time to go ahead and scale up? Well, just, you know, have the time of your life. Natco, go ahead and farm up, get that scaling that you need, get the stacks that you need here on the Subsidia.
Okay,
and
Guarantee
you're
just
going to
gave
be
out
all
to it. Just give
good.
out to it.
So
You can-
DFYG really down behind now up to this point. You know, 6.5 minutes in almost. I don't think they're in a position to actually contest the turtle, so they kind of have to just kind of give that up here. Look at this positioning too from Team Vamos. They want to go ahead and challenge DFYG. There's the
Oh
kick.
my
Where the
gosh,
Dragon's gonna be able to find
Zorn.
Zorn out of the
Oh,
picture.
aggressive there?
So DFYG
But
will
wait,
take that challenge.
wait. Arrow
All the
4.
damage.
Oh my gosh, he missed. But
Arrow
okay, he
4.
got long at least. But now he's in danger.
Under the turret, but now
Wait,
Arrow
wait.
4 might get punished.
Oh,
He's
4
got the
outplayed
move.
them. Nice.
Siska will take down Zed. It was so
Yeah.
bad for DFYG to fight under that turret. Man, Super Ken style on the Hayabusa right now.
It doesn't look
Not
so
to
bad for their
YG,
Obsidian.
but it's not gonna be enough. It seems
At least the
like
Obsidian is
just
not so
well
bad.
coordinated.
Still.
The way that they are managing this
Still
is
remember the
their
Obsidian
abilities
from
and stuff,
Kabuki.
you know. He didn't even have to use the flickers, but just the fact that Zorn
Okay,
was facing was great. His the way that he's finding the targets. This guy not
Okay,
only
turtle, 3
is
turtles.
this Esmeralda a
for
very
Vamos.
good pick versus the Lapu-Lapu
And
and
okay. Super Ken's
It
HP
counters
is
a
just
lot from
going down.
DFYG, but Siska's positioning and aggressiveness is just so much on
I
point.
don't
He
think I'm
knows
going
his
to
limit
watch her YouTube.
and he knows the
Yeah, I
proper
wanna
target
watch
to
it.
go to. He doesn't need to be
Are you
in
jungle-
front
you
of
think
the
jungle
Lapu-Lapu
bad
all
right
the
now? I
time.
don't think so,
He can
right?
even pressure the Valentina as we've seen many times in this game, and now it has came to a point where Zorn is tanky enough to act like a pseudo Cho or even a much a much tankier
Yeah,
Cho in this
nice.
game.
The tank Cho at this point,
Cho.
you know. And I feel like that one saving grace here for DFYG might be that late game if they can somehow get there. Whether that's going to be Super Ken scaling up, but I don't feel like Arrow 404 is given him much of a chance, you know. And Vel, I think he's going to do a better job at just choosing when to go into the bravest fighter in a lot of these exchanges, and they need time for Long to build up. They're going to need actually quite a bit of time to catch up after this. You know, almost 6,000 gold behind. Here's the bit of the stacks too from Natko, and you know, we haven't even seen that full potential just yet from the Subsidia, because it's definitely definitely
Subsidia is still getting carried right now. I can say.
I don't know if DFYG is
maybe
gonna get there,
more.
man.
Wow.
It's gonna be up to how they funnel some of the resources onto Long, because they really need to activate this Harith. Not only that, you have to give farm to Super Ken as well, because he is that hero that can up
Oh my
damage
gosh, get
enough
it.
to take
This
out
is not
those
in danger,
farms as
guaranteed.
well. I know.
That's Natko's time
This
to
cannot do
shine.
anything on it.
He pops
Yeah,
out
Obsidia
a ton
is
of
a great
damage. And again, you
counter
really
on
can't
Cho.
get away once you're tethered to that Obsidia. She's going to be dragged with you. So Team Vamos just taken more up to this point. Lord's
Obsidia
gonna be
is
coming up
just
here
bad
in
because
a
of the
couple
mana right
seconds. So
now.
now Team Vamos
It doesn't mean that
healthily
Obsidia is
ahead
bad.
of DFYG. Some big items being picked up here. They got complete control of this side of the jungle. So Ken might not see his buff at all.
Yeah, it's
up to
going to
this
be a
point,
Vamos game.
as Lord is
Vamos Lord.
quickly dealt with.
Lord is Malaysian.
For securing that. See what happens. I don't know if DFYG even wants to get close to this. Yeah, they don't. It's taken, man. Everything right now is on Team Vamos. They're looking to end this game quickly if they
But
can.
how do you have a
potentially, on
better
this first push with the
damage
Lord.
output than
We know it's still
Obsidian
difficult
from
to
me?
end a game with a first Lord push, but it's possible. With this
No,
kind
no,
of
no,
lead,
impossible.
17,000 gold ahead.
This should be impossible, right?
Oh, Zed's gonna try to make a play. I think he's trying.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, the jump in. Zorn
Jump
actually
in.
goes in.
Actually,
He already
very
has
nice
the
clock
talent, so he's actually
wound.
gonna be fine.
Feather extra is very
Get the
nice.
flicker down from
This is
Zed.
why I
so
don't
that
allow
is
to
out of the
get-
picture.
Valentina.
As they
Valentina
have to
cannot
defend
do
here. That
anything.
Holy Shield's going to pop down a bot.
Oh.
Mid waves are going to be pushing in
Get
to
on
take
top
down
of
this
these.
tier 2 turret in a
Good
second.
Kabuki skill.
Parkoon might
I'm
drop his
saying
Feather
that
Strike
is
once it's
Kabuki
back
skills,
online,
dude.
just to
That's
go ahead and keep
Obsidia.
them in control. There's the punch in, a spatial
Oh my
migration,
gosh.
taking out Zed, knowing he doesn't have the flicker.
Okay, that's that.
Shadow kill going to be used as
Veil
Vel's trying to
versus
get back to
Veil.
the base, trying to
Veil versus
disengage from this as Siska cuts them off. A tier 2
That
turret
is
finally
the goal.
falling. And that's going to be the last shield that pops as well. DFYG
Yeah, but it's
in a
not
tough
a very
position
bad
now up to this
situation.
point.
Not even a tickle of damage for Iska from that Ogi Shadow kill. And we talked about how this became that Zorn was able to reach a point where he acts like a pseudo tank with a Guinevere. That's exactly what happened. You saw that he jumped in front of 3 members of the FYG with the immortality untouched, like up to 60% HP, and the FYG felt like, okay, there's no point on trying to punch this Guinevere. Let's just get out. That would have been a good play for DFYG, but Zorn had the luxury of checking the bushes, face checking the bushes even, because of how strong he is. This is immortality and a couple of casual items for the Guinevere. Silence rope for magic, you have the dreadnought armor, and then straight into the
There's more items
immortality.
already,
Ares obviously
but not the
giving
big items.
HP, so this is an interesting...
It's an interesting, it's a Zorn build, man.
Interesting, that's
It's a
Zorn.
sword build.
That's just John,
And
dude.
also, he has more
10k
gold
goal lead. Yeah, but
compared
you
to the
have
far side. I
no
don't know
way
how that
to
happened.
round
I
back.
don't know.
this game.
I think Zorn,
No
part of
way,
his,
dude.
his mission too
Mission
is, you know, just to
impossible.
jump in, get that focusing mark activated, and then, you know, basically from there, he leaves the rest of the team's hands. And, you know, that's how you want to play the Guinevere in the roam. You're kind of just there to go set things up, spatial migration, and go for it. Zed's going to get seen out of that bush. Yone, oh, I'm not sure if that's the
Oh.
ultimate he's going to want to
Oh
hold
my
on to.
gosh.
Yone taking a feathered airstrike to the
Feather
face.
airstrike
He's going to
is
fall
too
just
high
gone
for
in an
damage.
instant. There's the Violent
There's a-
Requiem too.
Vel?
Vel's trying
Vel's
to get away,
just
but
survived,
the base
dude.
they go.
Okay, very nice kick from
Offensive
Zed.
kick from Zed to keep Arrow 404 from possibly
Great,
cleaning up a kill.
great,
A shadow
great.
kill's not going to do anything.
This guy's not
Tickle
an
and
easy
all, as
guy.
you mentioned, Wolf.
Here we
Base
go, and
turret
smack.
falls in the mid lane. And there you go. I'm not sure if they want to press for more with the Lord being up. Take the discipline round, go start this Lord for Team Vamos, 11,000 gold ahead.
Is what I was.
See, walk of shame coming out from Ewon.
Maybe the slow will be the end of the game.
Valentina popping the Purify, double dash dashing, but the Flicker and the Feathered Airstrike coming out from Falcon was just way too much on point, and Valentina could not survive that. Even the Shadow Kill tried to
Shadow Kill had
mid
no
lane
damage.
with that. Super Ken just cannot
Just zero damage.
output enough damage to even be a threat for Team Vamos. This is looking to be a one-sided affair. Esmeralda from Siska is a good pick that cannot escape the Obsidia now.
Yeah, solid choice here that they have right now. The Obsidia, this is definitely the time where she's online and ready to rock and roll. Nako having the stacks there as well. They're going to go for it. Yone in trouble, trying to get away and burst it
my
down
gosh.
again. Vel trying to do
that-
his best.
Vel,
Spider goes
dude,
in,
nice
takes
play
the
from Vel.
determination,
Arrow
pushes
ball
away
for finally
from
down.
As Nako has all the space
This
in the
guy
world.
is just.
And now
he
fighting
just-
around
he
this
just,
Lord.
getting-
Three members
getting
of DFYG trying to disengage here. Zed trying to buy some
Again?
time, but G
Super King can
but
finish
he's
his Lord,
dealt
can finish
with
his
by
Lord.
Siska.
Yeah, okay.
He's gonna have
He
to give it
survived!
back up.
Oh
The
my
Lord
gosh.
was clear now, but the way
I
he's
think he
pushing
survived, he
on
survived. Yeah,
every
he survived, he
front
survived.
as Team Vamos is looking to take it to Game 3 in this elimination match. A Feather Airstrike dropped down again from Clarkoon. Zed will go down in the jump in forward, but the base is going to be worked on and locked on forward. They're
Okay,
looking
lock on
to
the
end
base
it
this
here,
time.
but
Please
clearing
lock on
out
the
the
base.
ways
Nice,
as Team
perfect.
Vamos will take Game 2.
We're
Well played.
very happy about that because a one-sided game for Team Vamos. They started with the draft. This Esmeralda answered
Yeah,
two of the
Esmeralda
heroes of
just destroying the whole
DFYG. Lapu, Harris, as well as Pacho. Adding a little bit of flavor in there with the Guinevere.
Yeah,
pickup,
DFYG should change that
become
right now.
very aggressive
I
with
say
the Team of Vamos.
No,
have
cannot
made-
go and save, bro.
have made a lot of work with this
Don't go on the
Guinevere
save, bro.
in combination with the Lancelot. The first, of course, Falcon is very much on point. Wonderful game for Team Vamos, as this is an elimination match, and they will force a game number 3. Now, we're gonna see them in a massive showdown. I would love to see another assassin versus assassin battle between Super Ken as well as Error 404. Maybe come
Don't
game
just go with
number
that
3.
aggressive play again.
But we will have to wait a little longer as we are allowing the teams to prepare. Get back to the panel.
And just like that, we are tied 1-1 here at Games of the Future Abu Dhabi 2025. One game each, momentum splits, and everything now comes down to a decisive Game 3. Let's look at the big picture here. How do you sum up this series so far with it sitting at 1-1?
To be honest, for VMS, it was maybe first game it was testing limits, testing the waters. They will see. Let's try this card. Maybe it will work, and maybe it didn't work. But in the game 2, they surprised us.
Yeah, actually,
Wow.
Team Vamos, the second game, they were dominating from the first minute of the game. Although their picks were actually, kind of not so meta, I would say. But
The problem I think is
there were actually
Valentina. What can Valentina do?
heroes. And
I have no
DFYG
idea what
actually
Valentina
made a lot of
Like not the hero,
second game.
not the person, but the
They
hero.
had
What
a
is
strategy,
Valentina
but it
doing?
didn't work out.
Like, what is purpose
they
of Valentina in this game?
didn't
This is a
focus
very
on
very bad
specific heroes. For
issue
example, like
on
Varia.
DFYG.
They didn't
What's
actually
purpose
take
of it?
Varia into consideration a lot. They should have.
At least go
focused
for
on
game
Varia
3.
in the late game.
Still have a
From
chance
the
for
late
two of
game,
these.
would be very annoying for them. But Team Vamos was actually trying to push DFYG to the mid lane to forget about Novaria a little bit, so they forced them to forget about Novaria. Guinevere, on the other hand, was top-notch. Guinevere was very annoying to Team DFYG. She did a great job. So Zorn, I salute you for
Guaranteed.
what you've done.
This
To me,
game
he
because
is
of
actually
Siska.
the MVP
This game is
of the
because
game,
of Siska.
to
Guaranteed
myself,
on Siska.
because he played
Siska
the biggest
doing
part
the
in
job
actually
he needs
making
to
Team
do in the
Vamos
following game
win
series.
this match.
So at
Okay,
least
looking at the statistics
pressure,
right now, did
they
you
get-
expect the
they get
response
everything
we saw
they
in
need,
Game 2?
and they
We
do
expect
it.
for VMS to lose this game and like
This
have
game
the,
is
like,
way
the
too
lower hand.
advanced.
But in the paper it was like for DFYG.
They have a
In the
kick
game
only.
and the scenario it
If
was
I had to take the
totally
revenge
different.
on too,
Because
man.
Novaria, it was a cherry on top of the cake, and she surprised us. And also the game of the style, it was totally different because how they snowball in the first how many minutes in the game,
15 minutes
and
only.
also they continue the snowballs. They didn't like little bit behind. No, they continue on the snowball, and it becomes bigger. And team DFYG, they didn't cannot resist this. How much strong it's the snowball.
Yeah, actually, Team VFYG did not expect this to happen. We're talking about a huge difference in gold from the beginning of the game. No towers destroyed from VFYG, no Lord slain, no turtle slain. So it was complete dominance for Team Vamos in this game. You know, and Esmeralda also did a great job. So Error is actually
I think he should be
on this game. Who played with Lancelot. He did a great job as well. But his team actually did a wonderful job.
His snowball was doing great. Make sure that DFYG cannot run easy.
The team surprised me, to be honest. And if they play with the style for the next match, I think Vamos is actually going to take it. Unless Team DFYG have something else to say.
The damage dealt from BMS, it was totally insane.
Yeah.
Because the damage dealer, it's from Falsa. We are seeing like the blink she's having, the snipers she's doing for the team, like totally the controls for the map during the fight.
Who I'm going to support now? DFYG or Vamos?
So BMS carry. Perfect for her.
They were amazing, actually.
But this is exactly what we want from the series, right?
Yeah. Although, by the way,
What you want? No, I want to rest.
Actually, from a team member in Team DFYG, but the rest of the team had a hard time dishing out any damage. But when we're talking about the damage dealt from Team Vamos, it was actually spread out to 3 or 4 members of the team. So they were actually playing in synergy much more than Team DFYG. And also in playing in objectives, they were objective focused more on this game, more than the previous game for Team Vamos. So I salute them for this amazing game that we've watched.
The chemistry they come up with this game, it was totally like unprotectable.
Definitely.
Because I like the chemistry between them during the game, during the objectives taking, more than the FYJ.
Yes.
But in terms of execution, who's been cleaner overall?
The BMS.
Oh, BMS, definitely. BMS did a great job this match. They executed each and every objective that they've done perfectly, to the point that they didn't give even a chance to Team DFYG to even take one tower, which is amazing.
DFYG.
But do you think that fights are being won through mechanics or coordination?
Mostly through coordination. Because, one hand can clap in the end, you need both hands. So, in that case, Team Vamos, they showed that they were actually, very synergized with each other in this game. They knew what they were doing. It seemed like they knew what they were doing. They knew their objectives. They knew when to start the fight and when to back out. So Team Vamos actually stood out this match compared to the first one.
And the scenario of one-sided game, it was in my mind, and it happened during this game. No towers taking, no.
Yeah, no one. I don't think any caster accepted.
They have the full, total
so we can see
target on the game.
Yeah.
More disciplines among the two regarding objectives.
Yes. And Guinevere actually was taunting the DFYG a lot in this game. I think he was trying to piss them off.
Bro,
and,
this is because the caster doesn't know who he's on.
He might have got to their nerves.
Don't taunting.
But I know Team DFYG is way more professional than they would actually not get emotional throughout the game. So
that's why Vamos
Guinevere was
and that's who destroys the game.
But do you think any player under pressure right now?
Guarantee
the whole team of DFYG.
Yeah.
Because
they are taking the whole China.
Now only one
region.
mistake will get you down, or they will one objective that will make you up.
Exactly.
So it's 1-1, and now the
Yeah.
winner will go to the next stage. So we will see more stress and more chemistry and more scenarios we will see in the next games, and new hidden cards also.
Definitely.
You were talking earlier about MVP, so meaning the most valuable player. But do you think this is a star player game or more like a team-driven game?
It is actually, I would say it's both. I would say it's both.
Yeah.
But I would prefer the MVP would be actually the team the team spirit and the team playing game more than actually the star of the game. But we do have a star for each and every game. You know, the person with the most, you know, effective play, you know, throughout the game. So yeah, Error 404 with Lancelot, he actually did amazing, you know. But I would say that he couldn't have done it without this team.
Yeah,
That's
I
a great analysis, but we will be on break right now. Catch you after this. It will be the drafting. See you guys.
Okay. Nice.
Abu Dhabi
Yeah,
and
yeah, oh
UAE
my gosh, I'm game.
at the moment seems to be the epicenter of autonomous robotics and many other activities.
Hell nah. We're going for game 3. Car racing, racing. This is sponsored. Yeah, these are sponsored. waiting for this 40 seconds is just like so long. Dude, oh my gosh. Ah! We're going to take next game. Next game is going to be the end game. Playing MCGG right now, waiting for the MCGG. Glory Dig is so good actually. Glory Dig synergy is just too good. I played it. Okay, finally with the last BP, right?
Here we go, game 3, the deciding game, and we're officially
Finally,
into the
last
fantasy
game.
stage. Everything we've
Vamos!
seen so far
Oh,
comes
DFYG.
down to
Oh
these
my gosh, I
next
don't know who
few
this is. Fine, who is winning
decisions.
as a point?
How much does the
Guys,
pressure
okay,
change the ban
this-
phase in a
So the
deciding
band
game?
first.
A lot.
Okay, finally we started the
Actually,
band.
A lot because the
Kalia
band
and Bastia
is-
were first
is
bands,
actually
and Fanny and
takes around
Lee from
70%
Vamos.
of the game,
Okay.
basically. Soldier might, are you
I don't
agree
really
with me
think
on
so,
that?
because you don't want to
as
treat
I said, and the 30%
So
the
just do
scenarios in
one
the
and
game
two.
and the strategies. Because the only strategies that's happening during the game, that's the thing. And as we see in the 2 games in the back, we see a lot of strategies and a lot of switching and chemistries in the game. BMS surprised us with the chemistry between them, and the collaborations happened. That's the thing they want. As we can see in the pick and bans at home, it's happening like the same picks and bans and the meta bans,
Rock and
also a
Val.
little bit of the target ban.
Lancelot, dude.
Yes.
Banning
Yes.
Spokane.
But as for the bans, as you can see right now, Soldier,
Very, very respectful. actually.
Lancelot joined the ban list this
Finally.
time. Yeah, finally, you know, because I think both teams, they realize that whoever picks Lancelot is most likely going to win, you know. And
Yeah, for sure.
so, now we're
Hilda.
seeing some actually heroes from the ban list joining the game this time. And the first pick from DFYG is Hilda. And oh my god, Hilda is going to be so annoying for VMS. I can tell from right now, you know. I know how annoying Hilda can be, actually.
For the first pick, as Hilda, it will be annoying, and it will be a little bit pain in the team.
Yeah, definitely. So we're gonna see right now from Team Vamos, what are they going to do?
Hilda is going to be
regarding
first
this
I think it's Veil.
Hilda pick.
I mean,
How are they gonna
Zozo also can
try to
play.
counter it? How are they
Zozo's
gonna
flexing.
try to
Vicious
overcome
Grass.
this pick, which is not going to be easy?
Now Vamos
We
is
are
the one who
expecting
decided
the
to use the
Yushin
jungle.
and the Yuzong. So this
Or maybe
is
you come
very
out again and
exciting
DFYG is going to
from
decide.
Team Vamos. As I can say right now, from now, Soldier, I can say that this game is going to be on fire, actually.
Yusin Shen, we didn't see it in the second game, and we saw it in the in the third game. Because Yusin Shen, it's a mark in the team, like it's adding an objectives thing in the team who is picking, and giving a chance to having advantage and having snowball.
Soldier, after the first 2 games, do you think there is a must ban hero?
No, I don't.
Yeah, of course. The must ban, it was Lancelot, because who's picking Lancelot, he's having an advantage of winning. And also we are seeing also Labu Labu again for team DFYG. They are not surrendering. Like, we will take it again, and we will teach BMS how to win.
DFYG is trying to win this too.
Soldier, do you think we're seeing player-specific bans now?
Specific bans for players, we can see Farsa, we can see Ruby, as we see it in the two games. Also for the Harith, we can see it.
I can see actually Vamos is actually kind of comfortable right now with the
Many
Unity pick.
possible bans still.
Although DFYG is actually, you know, they picked Hayabusa again. Although in the second game they had a hard time. Hayabusa had a hard time.
This team is way
but
better
I
than
believe
just that
Lancelot
team.
is banned this
No.
time.
You already have
Hayabusa
very
might have a chance
huge
to
pressure.
actually show
Very-
up this game.
very huge
more than the
engaging
previous
pass.
one.
Yep.
So yeah,
Patterns
we'll see.
for
And
with that.
as you can see, the fourth ban for
With
Team
that,
Vamos, they're
Hilda.
still banning Zushin.
Okay,
they're
he's
not
still
giving a
good
chance
with
to
that. They're
Zushin to
sticking to
join
the
the
ban,
game.
sticking to the
I don't think
first ban.
they will ever. And as we can see also from Team DFYG, the Ruby ban is is a must for them.
Yeah.
They know how annoying she might be, especially because Ruby can actually counter Hayabusa a lot. You know, she might stun him, and then they might actually gank Hayabusa. So they had to ban Ruby. They didn't want to give a chance for anyone to counter Hayabusa.
Because Hayabusa, it's the point on the TFYG, and they need to try to eliminate anything annoying Hayabusa and anything like trying to encounter Hayabusa, and they are
just
banning counter picks and also target
on
picks.
too.
I'm surprised they
bet
actually banned
Vamos will
Lunox
just
this
take the
game.
Esmeralda.
There
Just
might
take the
be a reason for
Esmeralda,
that,
just
and
take-
most probably because
Yeah.
of the crowd control factor of Lunox.
Last ban,
Although
please,
on the other
Esmeralda.
hand,
Please,
I'm
Esmeralda.
still having questions about the Hayabusa.
Vamos, you
pick.
must know
Because
what is
most
the main
of what
problem
I'm
just
seeing
now.
right now from Team Vamos
Oh,
is
Vamos or
crowd
DFYG.
control based heroes, you know, and Hayabusa wouldn't do a great job with a crowd control team, you know, focusing on crowd control. So it's kind of surprising. What are they going to do with Hayabusa this time, and what are they going to target? You know, so it's kind of weird, but they might have a strategy that I might not have speculated. So let's see in the match what are they going to do with that.
For the second game, Hayabusa didn't get the full potential in the game. Maybe you will see in this game the full potential for the Hayabusa and with Labu Labu and Helda.
Yeah.
But as we see, Farsa it's banned.
Yes.
So
yes.
they're trying to eliminate the damage dealers, the crowd controllers, and the other things that they are trying. The snowballers, we can say, for the both teams.
Yes. As we can see right now, I think they're picking Kimi to be the mid laner.
New pick.
Most probably, yeah. Kimi is going to be a mid laner this time. We saw a Farsa ban this time, and we have a Kadita, or are we having a Valir? This actually, both of these picks are actually very, very, very nice. But I would mostly, I think they would actually go for Valir more than going for Kadita. Especially that Valir is basically more of a slow hero and a stunner, more than Kadita. Kadita is actually a burst damage hero. So we're gonna see where they're going for, or this is gonna go for Valentina then in that case.
We see Valentina Harith combo together.
That is very interesting. I think they wanted to benefit Valentina because she benefits from the enemy hero ults. So I think they wanted to benefit from a Yuzong ult or a Guinevere ult in that case, which will help Team DFYG a lot in this match. Let's see the last pick. Oh, Esmeralda.
Wow.
Okay.
BMS.
This is going to be an interesting game.
Valentina again.
I
What?
think it might
Yeah, at least the
actually
Black
go to
Dragon
late
form,
game.
at
I think
least.
it might go to the late
Yeah,
game. I
Multi
think
Shocker
both
is nice.
teams are actually
Fine.
focusing
It's okay,
on
it's
the late
okay.
game more than the
Yeah,
actually
just
the
watching
early
my
game.
favorite.
Both teams have fabulous picks and fabulous bans. And we will see in this game new scenarios like we didn't see it. Because now
Maybe we'll
the
come up
last
with
game for
something
both,
we didn't see before.
and who's winning, it will go for
I
the
think so.
Yeah.
I think
but
so.
for BMS and
Yeah.
DFYG,
Come on
like
with something
equal,
special.
but the upper hand will go
be way better,
to,
which is
for my mind, DFYG.
I'm rooting for Vamos, so I wish them all the best. I wish both teams
yeah,
the
we
best.
both team all the
And,
best,
yeah.
and just like that. Dude, why they didn't ban
this
out the
draft,
Esmeralda?
which
even though
is more forgiving if mistakes happen?
the draft from Vamos is
BMS.
now way better than
Yeah.
Soldier.
DFYG.
BMS.
Because you take the Harif
I'm
again,
with you now.
you know you're going to face an
So it
Esmeralda.
could-
Esmeralda is the first one or later pick? It's
Yeah.
later pick, but you guarantee know you are facing an
both teams
Esmeralda.
will play
Why you still
perfectly.
pick on that?
And the scenario
Pick
in
on
my
the-
mind will happen.
Oh,
DFYG.
the DFYG
DFYG.
VP is a bit bad.
And
Right now, I
Yeah,
really
Maslach.
have no
Yeah.
way.
All the
to
way.
say this. But yeah, the VP is a bit bad. And
We will see during the game.
it's not what I want to watch.
So drafts are locked in for game 3. The deciding game, pressure is high, plans are set, and now it's all about the execution. Let's send it over to our casters for the deciding battle.
And here we are indeed in a deciding battle between DFYG and Vamos Super Ken now on the Hayabusa Error 404 on the Yisenshin. Junglers for both teams. Nice to do you like what we have come game number 3?
I'm glad we got a game 3, man. I'll put it
Game
that, I'll put it that way.
yeah.
You know, we had a bunch of sweeps in the previous 2 days. Well, for play-ins, when things are now a little more spicy, I'm glad we're getting game 3s. And I think if you look at both drafts, and like the panel mentioned, I think you could say like, yeah, in a way, let them go to the late game here a little bit, right? If they get to the late game, though, both these lineups have the potential to go ahead and shine more than the other. And a big part of Team Vamos's lineup is, once again, are they able to go ahead and utilize the amount of crowd control they have? Zorn, when he played the Guinevere earlier, like, he was able to do it. You know, he was able to actually go ahead and set things up with the spatial migration. He's very aggressive. And I think that's what makes Zorn, like, always a fun roam to watch. He is one of those roamers that, you know, people really tend to talk about or watch when it comes to the international scene. And, you know, part of that, too, is the scaling. Like, their scalability, like we've talked about Akimi for so long, since she's been in that mid lane meta for so long now. You know that she can provide a ton of damage, and Traction Pulse is great. I think for Team Vamos, though, it's also just making sure that the early game doesn't go to DFYG, because Hayabusa, for example, or even a better game with the Lapu Lapu for Vel could actually be quite devastating in these earlier fights, depending on how they go for it. A Dragon Form is going to be used. Zoning out Super Ken, though, from this turtle hit. He's going to go back, try to get Zorn out.
Oh, shadow kill, very nice, but the turtle get disappeared by. Oh my gosh, Vel on to Arrow 4-4. Just a sacrifice, but that's okay, that's only okay. The DFYG is in this game right now.
I believe the DFYG are a happier team to come out of that, especially because Super Ken really outplayed Vamos. We went where the Shadow went out and then got back in, got a kill of the Sword. That's the first blood. And I think that's well worth it in exchange for the turtle, especially from a jungler's perspective. And the bonus that they got from that is to be able to kill Arrow 404. Like this time, we can see Zed utilizing this build-up properly in a way that he was able to out the damage, then figure out. There were so many baits that the DFYG were able to do that exchange. I would still feel, though, that Team Vamos has got an easier lineup to execute, especially because this last pick, Esmeralda, again, has so much value. Great versus the Lapu Lapu. We already know that. But then you add in the Harith as well as the Hilda, Natko will have a great time later on, and that's something that DFYG should be prepared about.
DFYG is probably that the hero who did 3 games on Harith.
What can you take?
Oh, you only can play Harith? No, right? I remember you can play. That Ruby is still okay, decent. That Ruby is still called as decent.
The Black Dragon form? Or what else could you take that actually would help DFYG's case when it comes to having the Valentina?
Yeah, I think just the
Dragon form, no?
Dragon form. Yeah, but problem is if you overextend, it can actually work badly for you. So you gotta be careful there if you're E1.
E1?
E1, yeah, right. And Super Ken is still very impressive with his jungle, though.
Yeah, I think of this too as just the amount of time that we're seeing it take for a Harith to build up now, scale up. I would say a majority of these Harith games that we've been watching now for the past couple days here, Wolf, it's... I don't know. Yeah. I don't know if we're still going to see Harith picked up
this guy just gave out
days and weeks go by here. It just seems like it does take a little bit too long to build up. Arrow 404 is going to be able to secure this.
Oh my gosh, Yoni, why you are there?
Holding on to the Black Dragon form.
What the fuck?
To use it. E1 deleted quickly under the turret too. Putting some pressure here in that tier 1 mid, but man, Team Vamos still an easy kill and a pick.
Fuck, I just saw, dude. Yoni! Why holding it? Don't need to hold it. Just put it out. Just let it out.
Ultimate because yeah, you're fairly weak and you don't have the double dash in the fight. You didn't play with Snapdown even after popping the ultimate, and also didn't have the purify. That's why Team Vamos have picked up a great kill. In fact, Vamos are leading with 600 gold. As we mentioned, they have an easier lineup to execute. Not the already has the enchanted talisman.
At least Super Ken is now
farming before we get to see him with
sure that Super Ken
the Oracle, which then makes it so that the DFYG will not have enough of a firepower to eventually take out Natko. DFYG needs to really ramp up now. They really need to make play. Otherwise, Team Vamos will just easily take over this game.
That's why I'm totally sure.
It's just a very small lead for now. DFYG still.
Oh my gosh!
Can turn it around here.
Oh my, okay. Mountain Shocker, maybe he want Lapu.
So
Gone.
I don't even.
Oh, they want the
Turtle
purple buff.
DFYG,
They need the
if they
purple
can
buff. I
kind of
know what they're doing.
Get into the
I
position
know
where
what
they
they're
have a
doing.
favorable one, and maybe that's a kill off of Super Ken. if he's
Oh,
able to
whoa,
get the
whoa,
shot.
whoa, whoa! Super Ken, Ogishaku, nice!
Wow! Happens as soon
This
as
guy's
I
too late,
mentioned
but
it.
at least
Now
get
the blackjack
Yoni.
form gonna be used to pick
But the
up
purple buff, I
the
think,
one.
guaranteed will sure go
And
with
Super Ken's pretty
DFYG.
low,
Where
so
is
they might
the
still
racing
put pressure
again?
on the purple
Oh
buff.
my
Yes,
gosh, what the
Spatial
hell are you doing
Migration
long?
from Zoom.
Why you are going? Why you are going for solo with
For Siska.
Esmeralda, dude? This is
Massive pickup
not
and just a
okay.
great game
Oh my
for
god.
Siska already
Oh,
on this
why are you
Yuzhong.
going
So
that
devastating to deal
solo?
with the Yuzhong scaling
Oh
up
my
this
gosh,
fast.
Harry shouldn't go
This
solo
is
with her.
Back-to-back games.
Wait
coming up
there,
with
well,
Siska, but it's
well,
going
a bit
Actually,
overextended.
turned the fight around. That would have been
Oh,
great.
use the pressure.
Of course,
But
Super Ken is
now,
able to
yeah,
get a
they're
pick off, but
moving.
in comes the fray.
Okay, Shadow
Air
Kill.
fall
Take out Zorn at
Esmeralda
least?
misses,
Okay,
and
at least
collects the
Zorn.
kill
then
before
he's
getting
dead.
out. He is taken
Yeah,
out
yeah.
eventually. That's the fourth
Not good
straight
enough.
kill.
You're good?
For
Not
Siska.
enough.
Might not have the Yusichin now, but with the turtle up, they will just kind of take it.
And Siska's eating good, man. 4-0-0. He's gonna scale up so much faster than you traditionally would on Yuzhong here. And once that Petrify is available, this should actually be a pretty easy turtle for them to take. He does pop it. Yi1 using the Mountain Shocker actually gonna force this fight. Anyway, Arrow 404 actually dies, so a good play there. But now they gotta deal with Siska jumping in for Yi1. He's gonna chase him down. Shot assist is there, but Super Ken actually gonna be able to join the fight instead. Now Natko will kill Long, and they're still going back and forth. Siska though, he's gonna have to be careful not to take too much. He'll heal back up a little bit. This turtle's still for the taking, but Super Ken will go grab his buff. Bakun picking up that Sky Piercer now, though, so all of that might have gotten DFYG there.
Okay, DFYG got this turtle, very nice.
One, as it's secured by Super Ken.
This pressure actually works.
Pretty scrappy fight for both
It's not that
teams.
pressure works.
As Air 404 was left alone, Siska went for the dangerous grass play around the turtle pit where he popped the ultimate but did not find anyone. Had it been that they connected with the Mountain Shocker Extra Vision, then Siska would not have wasted his ultimate on essentially nothing but grass. Could have been good for Team Vamos, but there's just some miscoordination out there. That's why
Very
Air
good.
404 eventually got taken
Oh,
out.
nice.
Natko punishing Long
But
once
now-
Long up the Salmon Force in front of the
I don't think
Esmeralda.
you can contest
One of
against
the
Yoni.
capital mistakes,
Nico,
cardinal errors that
Yoni,
you can do
okay,
against the Esmeralda as the higher.
Zorn setting
That's
things
up.
up again.
That's
Zed,
up, that is okay.
quite tanky though.
But Yoni can
Be
tell.
fine. And that's
At
why
least
we see
Long is
that
fun.
Esmeralda pop up so much,
I
from
think best
draft
thing
to
in this
draft.
game is your
Teams really
Long is
leaning
actually
towards
fun.
Esmeralda,
Okay.
whether that's in the gold lane or XP lane. Like we've seen both. It's just kind of annoying to deal with, and you kind of have the freedom to do what you want in a way until the proper items or that enough of that burst is there to deal with an Esmeralda right now. But the fact that you have an Esmeralda this way, but then at the same time, Siska is having the game he is on this Yuzhong, it's really difficult to win some of these fights depending on how it actually breaks out. And like I said, most of them are happening here with Super Ken being able to dish out quite a bit of damage on this Hayabusa, but traction pulse thrown out, spatial migration, Requiem combo, Vel
ambushed.
falling here,
Ambush.
being able to dish out quite
Nah,
a
he
bit of
just
damage. on
he's the one going in. Wait, not ambush is the one going in. Oh shit.
Get out of there.
Not
Sorry.
good at all.
Clean up where he left off.
This is
Game number
not
2
good at
wasn't as clean as game number 2, but Team Vamos are slowly finding steam once again. Trading by 1,000 gold. They're already zoning out the members of DFYG up top so that they can naturally push it. It's gonna be the turret down. Try to put pressure on the Super Ken, but Super Ken might be forced to pop the retribution. No, he won't. And because of that, Zorn gets his purple buff. You see, Team Vamos are pressuring Super Ken to pop the retri so that the Lord fight will be in their favor.
Yep.
It turns out they get even more of that because now they get the purple buff on Zorn.
so he can just go ahead and spatial migration a little bit more here if he doesn't land the one he wants to. So this is actually a pretty big risk for DFYG to go ahead and start playing around the extra grass that they have here, the extra bush. They'll keep Zed there on the Hilda. At least try to control this space here against Team Vamos. And like I said, even with this kind of lead that Team Vamos has, 2,000 gold ahead.
Oh
There's the
my
jumping
gosh,
from Zorn.
he's in danger.
Requiem going to be used as well. And there it's going to try
Wait,
to
what? Veil survived that? No way!
chase it
But
down.
now Zozo is in danger. Zozo the second one. Now that's the same heaven. Survive again.
From this, not go.
But now Vamos free
That front side. This is an opening now for Team Vamos. To go ahead and secure this Lord unless somehow, some way, Super Ken can get in position
and go in?
potentially steal this.
Oh my gosh, a bit. It's a bit. Oh my gosh, Siska!
Again, a petrify from Siska.
Dude,
6-0-1,
nice,
a massive game once again with this Yu Zhong here.
Well played,
Lord
Siska.
secured,
There's not
Team
that
Flight
move.
secured for Team Vamos.
Oh, Team Vamos out of the trap. DFYG sprung it so easily. They know that eventually, when the Lord is too low, DFYG will do everything just to get that retribution out. Super Ken
Very
making that play
bad.
with the dash. Of course, there's shadow kill, but because of that, you can see that Team Vamos were so much prepared. The stun was already waiting in the wings. They know they have the knockup. They know they have the control against Super Ken. Not only did they get the Lord, they also get 3 kills on top of that, increasing their lead to 4.6k at just 11 minutes in. They might even be able to push the bottom lane turret easily.
See how they handle this push with the Lord. Again, both teams here facing elimination right now through Games of the Future, and Team Vamos with a healthy lead in this Lord pushing in. They might just win it even off this first push. A Black Dragon form going to be used by Siska just to keep them at bay. They secure themselves that base turret. Now knocking down at the tier 2 in the mid. They still have the work to do up top as well, so DFYG will go ahead and defend, take out the Lord.
DFYG.
Team Vamos, despite this lead, will take things a little bit slower just to stay disciplined, take out these tier 2 turrets, potentially take some base turrets down too, or at least do some damage to them, but right now they're just happy with the one push down on bot.
12 minutes and you get the inhibitor. I think that a big reason to be happy for Team Vamos, but job's not done yet. They really need to secure this. We'll be waiting for 70 more seconds before the next Lord spawns. And I think the next target now for Team Vamos is to deny that purple buff away from Super Ken. They have positioned their pieces around it already, just waiting for it to spawn. Eventually, the Yi Sun Shin will get to that position. While that's happening, Zorn is actually scouting out where the FYG members are.
Yeah, they have, I mean, even for...
Look at the position from Esmeralda, the extra push from Dangerous Grass.
Oh my god.
Oh no, yeah. Not goes though, he's gonna be fine. Again, there's so much this Esmeralda can do. You know, it doesn't really, like, if you are going to wait patiently in one of these bushes here, the Dangerous Grass, like, Natko is the guy to go give the information. Doesn't necessarily have to be Zorn here, and that's one of the advantages of having this Esmeralda on this lineup. You know, you can kind of do this all day, man, and that's what Natko wants to do. Very different, you know, than every single time that you see these gold laners do get a chance to play the Esmeralda. Maybe it's a little freeing for them. Like, they're like, okay, yeah, I get to play a very different game than what I normally do in the gold lane with a traditional marksman.
Team Vamos Iridian armor up on Natko. They will start the Lord very easy, very quickly. Zorn already scouted them out and into the prey.
Okay, Lord secure though, so that was all a distraction. They'll just go for the reset, get ready to march towards the base here of DFYG once again. And I don't know, Wolf, I think, you know, with this case in game 3, 7,000 behind, and really Super Ken's kind of initial advantage that he had on the high boost, especially early on, has kind of waned a little bit. And now, you know, you're looking to see where that point of contention is going to be with this composition, and unfortunately Long just isn't there yet. Black Dragon form going to be used, pushing them off of this top base turret as the Lord has to be dealt with on the bottom.
Vel
can't petrify too. Vel is gone so quickly once again. Lord finally being worked on, but he did clear out the waves.
Natural is just over 5 minutes with there because, like, dude, you have a lot, you have a Haribo there. Your shield is free. It's free, dude.
A few pushing waves powered up for Team Vamos. They're going to go for this mid turret, not go, keeping them cut off from that turret, and Zed might gone a little bit too far in there.
Oh my gosh, Vamos, I think Vamos is going to get it, right?
They have that one.
Wait, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, they cleared the minute wave, oh! Oh, nice. Oh my gosh! Siska is just too, oh my gosh, he's just too overextend, too overextend. There's still a chance, there's still a chance.
Against Team Vamos staying in this game 3.
Oh my gosh, how
enough
did
for
you
Team
survive that?
Vamos.
How did you survive that, dude?
This elimination match, they're literally one win away from advancing into the quarterfinals, and seems like they are leading by so much that they can afford to prolong this game.
Yeah, already.
further.
They just
And
want to
be fair,
end the
I would
game just
agree. I
now.
think it's much better for them to
it's
just
like
get out.
so-
Natko
it's
has
so-
to get away from this though.
Yeah,
That's
they
the
just
flicker.
want to end the game just
Whoa,
now.
the
but they didn't.
damage!
Oh my gosh! What the hell? Glockus!
Almost able to get away.
What happened? What
So
happened?
much that they can afford
Oh,
to
that
prolong
damage
this
is
game even
enough.
further. And to be fair, I would agree. I think
Oh
there's
my gosh,
much
why not
better
show is
to
there?
just
Why
get
not
out.
show
Natko
them be
has to
there,
get away from
right?
this, though.
Oh my gosh,
That's
this
the
damage
flicker.
is so high. Augie Shadow kill. Oh my gosh.
Wow.
What happened
This
next?
might be a small opening. for
Bell is
DFYG,
next
make
next
something
there.
happen.
Oh
Now
my
Arrow
god.
for
no.
four. He's actually gonna get caught out here.
Oh
too.
my
It's
gosh.
unreasonable.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, this is going for mine.
And picks up another. What is happening to Team Vamos?
What the hell just
Oh
happened?
no,
dude?
Team Vamos. Overconfident, overstaying as well. Getting outplayed, outmaneuvered in that part of the map. They did,
Totally
definitely did not
outplayed,
expect
dude.
that
Vamos
to
get
come
totally
from
get outplayed.
DFYG. Now they have lost all
But
of their
DFYG.
members.
Oh my gosh, no.
Outer turret in the mid lane.
Oh my gosh, DFYG
Long
can
post.
maybe he will come back,
But not the push,
dude.
but
They never
he
expect
was
the
there from Zorn
they
as
never
well since
expect the
then.
goal difference. It's not.
He
It's
won.
useless right
He
now,
won.
dude.
Might
Because
not be
50k,
enough
50k
to
is
get a push.
fight.
Up,
Oh
up.
my gosh, Yoni.
Zorn
Nah,
has to get
this is
away now.
okay.
Oh, he
Hey,
does.
Yuni is
They're
alive.
fighting
Oh my
for
god,
the
Zaman
there.
was out.
Zorn has
Zorn
a
is in
mortality
danger,
machine
but Zorn
there
is gonna
as
get really
well.
survive. Siska, mind your position. Oh my goodness. Okay, nice, we're okay, we're okay.
Into this. He gets
Oh,
knocked into
Oh my gosh, we can.
Spatial
Goodbye.
migration. They
Alright.
were waiting for that moment for Super Ken to
Shouldn't.
move forward, and that is unfortunate.
That is
Bad
not,
timing
that is
too,
not.
as now the Lord is up
They
for
should
Team
end again,
Vamos.
Oh my goodness, what a way to outplay Super Ken out there. The FYG are already outplaying Team Vamos. In fact, they have forced the Dragon form, they have forced the Immortality onto Clockun. They have all the tools for them to get this Lord, but Super Ken just stumbles because of the outplay from Team Vamos.
So tough. I don't know if they
Yeah,
can
they
delay
outplayed.
this Wolf. They're gonna try Zed.
But now
Try to
Super
get
Ken
an
is
angle
not
here,
there.
but
This
he's
zone is
zoned in,
guaranteed.
zoned
I
down,
just think
and
this is
taking
guaranteed to go
it
for
down. Arrow
Vamos.
404 will pick up a kill.
Yeah.
Falcon picks
Super
up
Ken
the
just
nature
now.
again after using it.
They almost can destroy, can put back the game, can pull back the game, but Super Ken just, oh my gosh, I can go in and die. Oh,
for Team
God.
Vamos after a shaky last couple minutes.
Oh. Now, I gotta say, for DFYG, they tried to buy the time for Super Ken to be there, and almost were enough time, but Vamos
You know this is enough.
making any extra
But Zaza is
movements
not
out
there, no
just
one zoned
focusing
them.
on taking the
No one zoned the
Lord and
opponent.
punishing whoever is in front. Did not overextend to get a kill onto E1 as well as Sloan, because they know that they can end this with just raw power. Just, you know, their lead has been down to 3,000, but this is more than doable. Might be able to push
Still
up
have
top, and
Russian.
then the
I
last
still have Russian,
push.
so
Vamos
the Lord is
commented.
maybe not a good problem. We're probably
Last push
gonna win.
potentially here. They're gonna go for this
The other
Black
medium
Dragon
race.
form already
Oh
used.
my gosh, Vel going
Trying to
in.
get away.
Taking arrow 4-4. Oh my gosh, Zaza, you're not shouldn't be there. You shouldn't be there, dude. He's zoning up them. Oh my gosh, but at least. Oh, nice. Okay. Gave up immortality of Nacho. It's very good. Wait. Oh my gosh, Yoni almost get him. Nice. Oh my gosh, they disagreed again. Oh the hell. Oh my gosh, dude. Oh my lord. Oh my lord, it's secured again. What the?
Not letting up. This is an elimination match, and Super Ken is throwing everything. Almost have one against
You can just be
Onyx.
like, oh, fine.
Yesterday in a
this is
30-minute match.
This maybe be our last match. Let's
Not be
just
surprised if they
going.
can prolong this even further. You can see the heart from Super Ken. Let's see if they can defend for
Super
more.
Ken.
Vamos
Oh
if
my
they
gosh,
totally
Yoni,
wanted to
purify.
play.
Okay, at least
Do get the
purify.
Purify out again.
But didn't get out zones.
To lead them
Those
all,
out.
but Siska's feeling
But
the
Nacho,
damage.
wait, Nacho is still there. Oh my goodness.
Stunned in his
Nacho
tracks.
shouldn't be there. That's Nacho.
DFYG is not going home so easily. They'll take it past the 20-minute mark here in
Oh my
game
gosh,
3.
how long is this game
And Team
going to be,
Vamos is wondering that
dude?
too. Like, man,
How long this game
we're
is
so
going to be?
close so many
I
times,
know.
but we
So
can't
long,
end
actually.
it. Even with all the base turrets of DFYG
You know what? I
down,
started to feel a
they
bit
still
boring right now.
go on.
But dude, this
Unfortunately,
game
no
is
battles
insane.
for
just now.
Natko
For
to
just
save
now that
himself out
play
there.
is
Team Vamos tried to
this is
make
insane.
another play, even when they didn't have to. They tend to wait for the next Lord to respawn. But I think it's a good heat check against DFYG. To be fair, Natko will respawn
Just be
long
fair.
enough
Mm.
that the Lord will be available when he is up once again. And I think the Team Vamos can actually afford to lose their top lane turret. They have all of the lanes pushed naturally because of the super minions that they have anyways. And if they don't make any extra moves right now, they can easily play the macro.
Okay,
game.
dude.
They want to fight. They know
Oh my
that
gosh,
down
now it's a
bottom
problem
Super
now.
Ken, so this is going to be a fight they want to
You
take.
need
Team Vamos will
to.
take
No
out
one wants to
E1.
continue.
They're
DFYG is
looking
going to
for
die
more
here.
knocked in the air. Yell
He's
has the
gonna end the game.
mortality. He's trying to get
He's
away
gonna get-
through the wall. He goes. Super
Long can't do
Ken
anything.
Joining the fight. Long has so much shields here. This is not go though. Leading that charge. Amount Shocker's going to
Oh my gosh, this is bang game of DFYG.
Well
Well played, DFYG.
404 and they'll
Wait.
make their way
Ah.
to the Lord.
He didn't follow up.
To
Oh, okay.
solidify a potential game 3. This is going to be much.
He's going to resume my guarantee. Oh my gosh. Oh my lord.
Oh, what a pick. I'm gonna
You don't need
Vamos.
guarantee can
Instead of
can
they should
come
not
out.
be doing any
Guarantee
extra
can
moves,
come
but
out.
they have identified that there's no threat. The land,
Just-
Hayabusa is in the bottom lane. It will take a while before he gets there. He knows, Shizuka knows that with this Warcry built on the Yuzhong, he has a one-hit potential against E1. He's now only rocking the Purify.
Once again, this is going to lead that front. Black Dragon form. Vel
Yeah.
jumps in with the bravest finder. Sound
Anything
force drop
about-
down 2. They're going to clear this
Oh
out.
my
He's
gosh,
looking for an
Nacho
opening to
again.
take. He's just going to go in with a.
Whoa, Veil, long, what the hell? Why is you now?
He's being switched
Okay.
out.
Oh, at least,
picks up
oh, he comes up with that
just in
mortality.
time as well. He's
His
gonna go
his
back
hands so fast.
down to the Lord now. They're going to deal with this and Zord jumps in.
Oh my god, Zone jumps in, Super Ken dies, Veil can't save anything. Wait, oh my gosh, oh my lord, Long is...
This is a big
Yeah, they don't have retreat, but I think they can save it, they can save it.
Zorn's play. DFYG will stay in it.
What the
out
fuck?
waves and the Lord.
Again?
Oh, was a massive play coming out from Zorn. I thought it was instrumental to the victory of DFYG, but if you think about it, the Hayabusa is not that important when it comes to the defense. It's more of a distraction at this point, and when they try to go
Now
in
we're
all
playing
in,
it.
they got
Again.
caught.
Yay,
The
again,
dealing the
dude.
damage in as well. It's Valentina.
Zone outplayed.
Valentina, we have
himself.
already forgotten how much damage this mage
Veil
can
is in.
deal in the
Veil
team
is so
fight.
impressive.
We are reminded of how strong a
Veil,
Valentina
it's
could
okay,
be,
it's
especially
okay,
when he's
Veil.
doing AoE damage.
Veil.
E1 salvaging this team, and Super Ken might have been a great target for Team Vamos, but they were so tunnel vision into taking down that Hayabusa. The moment that Zorn caught him, and everybody from Team Vamos just went in, took the beeline towards where Super Ken is. And what generally happened was that we're clumped up together. Bell managed to land a good ultimate combo, dealing enough damage to an AoE, and then of course E1 was there to clean up.
And look at the items here. They're like, there's so much juggling between these, these winter crowns, the wind natures, of course. But hats off to DFYG staying into this game for multiple minutes now, 8+ minutes up to this point.
I have no idea.
When the Team Vamos first entered,
When Super
the
Ken can
base,
outplay,
and
Long
you
will
gotta
outplay.
remember they
If
went
Long
one
can
point
outplay,
down, what,
you don't need to
almost
outplay.
8,000
Just-
gold
oh my gosh.
in this game 3.
So
and
this
yes,
game
the
is
gold
going
doesn't
to-
really matter at this
Oh
point.
my god,
More
I
so
totally thought that
switching
DFYG
those
would lose this
defensive
game
items
just
when they
now.
need it at the right
Just
moment.
now
But
that
what
team
DFYG
fight.
has been able to do is
No,
stay in
no.
the game and now actually be in a position to potentially
Just
contest
don't let
this
Long
Lord.
go fight
The biggest thing for
on
them is they don't
SBL
want to get
that
caught in a
day.
position they
That's
don't want to. With what's across from them, again, that is still Shizuka for the most part, right? Shizuka and
Good
Zorn.
display.
They gotta be
Zorn
careful.
and Vernon Ken
You're gonna go
making
for the
play.
backside. You're gonna go for this back lane push. E1. Popping
Oh
the
my
wall.
gosh,
Super Ken
Nacho!
doesn't go. They're trying to get
Wait,
away.
again?
Burned here too.
Oh!
Oh my gosh, oh my lord.
YG. They're gonna go for Shizuka.
Oh, Zata!
They can actually start up this Lord. He's doing what he
This
can.
guy is still
actually
sustaining.
still
This
alive.
guy is still sustaining.
DFYG
Bottom lane,
down.
bottom lane. No one killing bottom lane, bottom
Chasing
lane.
Zorn.
Bottom lane. Someone need to go to
Shizuka
bottom lane. Someone need to go to bottom
finally
lane.
goes down,
Someone need.
but
Okay,
they
Yoni,
get
nice,
four
nice, nice.
kills
Lord's
for
guaranteed DFYG. Lord's DFYG. Lord's DFYG. Just take a Lord. Super guy, just take a Lord. Just take. Oh wait, they want to end it. They want to end it. Wait, it can be end. I think it can be end.
What can Zorn do?
Zorn.
Watch.
Nah,
A shadow kill gonna be used, but with this
okay,
wave
Ogi shadow
pushing
kill
in
in.
a full
Wait,
total.
DFYG is winning! No
They did
way!
the comeback. They made it happen. And they
DFYG
sent
top 8, dude! Oh my goodness, vamos,
In
wow,
games
mahala
of
vamos.
They already knew nicely. They took
As a
out their heads
Malaysian,
because
dude,
they
as a
know
Malaysian.
that with TikTok timers
Vamos,
up and available,
that's
they
what they're
cannot
doing.
survive.
Over X
E1
and
was
2 over
ready
X
for
just
that
now.
play. Oh my
shouldn't
god,
happen.
the Winter Crown to eliminate Team Vamos more than outplayed.
Dude, they outplayed them. Oh my gosh. Nacho and Vela used to be teammates, right? Dude, Vamos didn't qualify. Oh my god, not qualify top 8, dude. Just like M5. Hey, what happened to John? Why is Chibi? Why?
And then
Chibi know how to end at least.
DFYG.
But he's just a bit too
they stay
aggressive.
locked into it.
Dude, DFYG go top 8. I don't. Okay, DFYG won't ever imagine about this. Oh my gosh, they won't Vamos. Oh my gosh, my simulation. Oh my god.
What an amazing series we got here just to open up today.
Vamos,
No
if
room for
Vamos
errors for
lose
anyone in
because
that
of
postal fight,
getting
Vamos
outplayed, I'm totally okay. But in this game, Vamos lose just because
they have outplayed Team
because,
Vamos.
yeah,
What a great man. I'm sure
they get
that the panel has a lot to
Right.
talk about. Back to you.
Dude, DFYG should outplay them so much. But yeah, they still happen.
Right? You guys fell through in the second match, right? You've lost the second match. How did you guys recover back up to win the third and call it a night for you guys?
Oh my gosh, DFYG won.
Amazing.
Find
As
this
easy as
end of the
that.
stream. Oh
Now,
my god, I want
you
to